Where's the most convenient place to get that big fitness energy? It's Planet Fitness. Right now, you can join for just $1 down, $15 a month, no commitment, cancel anytime. Get energized with tons of equipment for every workout. And with free fitness training and most clubs open 24 hours, everyone belongs in the judgment-free zone. Join today in club, online, or on the PF app for just $1 down, $15 a month, no commitment, cancel anytime.
Deal ends December 7th.
See club for details.
Hello and welcome to BB on Blast with me, Lindsay.
And me, Gaz.
And we're joined by a very special guest this evening. Sadly, it's not Arissa. Don't get your hopes up. It's my friend John.
Hello.
But he knows a hell of a lot about Big Brother, and I've known him for about 16 years. And John, what are your credentials for being on this podcast?
I've known Lindsay for 16 years.
No. What's your Big Brother credentials? Tell us what Big Brothers you like and what international Big Brothers you like and that sort of stuff.
Okay, well, I like the UK version, I like the American version, I like the Canadian version. Me and Lindsay got into the American version at the same time. Our winter version was cancelled. Our winter celebrity version was cancelled.
Why was that cancelled?
Because of the race war, So they aired the American version, Big Brother Season 9, which was airing only because they had a writer's strike.
On E4?
Yeah, on E4.
And
there was a writer's strike.
Yeah,
we were talking about that last week.
He's good at his
because they did like an extra season in the US, right?
Just
to fill up airtime. Season 9.
With Sheila and A Baller.
Yeah.
Did you read
He's now in prison.
Did you read that article? He's out of prison now.
Is he out of prison?
It's a really interesting article. I'm going to send you that.
Sorry. When we lost CBB, didn't we get celebrity hijack instead?
Yeah, we got
that
celebrity
was
hijack.
good. Remember that guy was at a club we went to, guy from
Yeah.
Celebrity Hijack?
We met someone from Celebrity Hijack.
No, it wasn't the winner. It was like some guy with a comb over. Do you remember? Liam, he was called.
The gay guy.
Yeah.
And that John, that winner who was that young MP.
Oh, yeah, the ginger guy.
The ginger guy.
He's lost loads of weight.
Has
He's had
he?
like a
Is he
stomach.
hot?
What's it called where you have a gastric band or
Oh my
something?
God.
Like that. I wouldn't say hot, but he's like it's quite striking.
Is he still an MP?
I think so.
Anyway, this is too niche for Big Brother Canada. Fuck
Yes,
that.
sorry, guys.
John, what else? So you stopped watching BB UK?
Oh, you did say you're not watching it anymore.
Yeah, it's just like...
Since Channel 5?
Like no, I watched a couple of Channel 5. I don't know.
Do you just watch Celebrity version now? You're one of those fucking
Yeah.
people.
That's what Channel 5 won.
Oh, fuck that. John, boo hiss. But, hold on, now I don't know what way to turn, because John watches BBUS, Gaz doesn't watch BBUS, so I'm torn
But I
between
watch
you
BBUK.
both. You're meant to be a super fan, you're not, Gaz.
Of UK Big Brother. I don't claim to be a USA
Well, you should be
super
called
fan.
BB UK super fan then. Shouldn't you?
Because at that point, Big Brother UK was the only Big Brother in my life, so I
okay.
didn't define, did I?
What about Australia, John?
I don't watch Australia.
Have you
not
never
on
watched,
anyway.
never watched
Never.
Australia? Oh, Australia's it was
You've
good
never
at its
watched
time.
Australia?
No.
There's a couple of Big Brother Australia series that are worth watching.
Well, I've actually kind of realised now why I don't watch the UK version anymore. It's because the American and Canadian versions, very similar in format, they're so good. That's champagne. Big Brother UK is pot noodle.
Ouch.
I love it. But Gaz doesn't like the competition element of... do you? You don't like
No,
the...
I like it in Canada because I feel like
But it's the
Canada
same
is
in Canada as
enough
US.
UK-ish to please me, whereas BB USA is only game talk. I don't feel like
Yeah, it
you
is a
tell
lot of
me.
game- No, it is a lot
Do
of
you
game
still
talk,
get like
right.
the comedy edits in BB USA like you do, like when Karen gets the Dodo music?
Here and
Not
there
really, right?
you do, don't you?
I just in my experience I get a bit tired.
It's not as fun.
Of the constant nomination talk.
It's more evil, isn't it, BBUS?
But I see them... When I look at BB UK now, I just see them sitting around, doing nothing.
Yeah.
And everyone votes for who's the prettiest. So, yeah.
I like sitting around doing nothing. That's what live feed is for.
That's my life. This is good though. This is interesting. But BBS, I don't know. I mentioned Brendan and Rachel last week, and Gaz didn't know who they were. Sacrilege.
Who would you compare Brendan and Rachel to that I know?
Like
BB
John
UK?
James and Josie,
Okay.
maybe.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
Oh,
maybe,
God.
wouldn't you?
Like a
maybe.
big show now. Like Jamaica level.
So anyway, people are like, what the fuck? Why aren't you talking about the final?
We are
We've
gonna.
not seen the final yet. We're building up to it. We're a slow burn. So let's talk about the shit that happened before the final. Because we don't want to get disappointed. If Kevin Robert wins, we're going to be so disappointed. All of us have avoided spoilers really, really well, haven't we?
We have.
Yeah.
That's quite amazing, actually, considering how much fucking social media John's gone on in
and
particular.
also, I was saying that I think that in real time the final happened fucking 4 days ago or something.
So?
I think so. I think like Arissa's like out of there.
No,
they've like closed down the house.
It must have happened today. No, what? Yesterday,
Yesterday,
right?
yesterday.
Wait, this is
I
Friday.
think so, yeah.
Hang on, because I got spoilerized about Ica.
A week
Spoiler
ago.
alert. Like a week ago, like on the weekend.
When did you get? You both got spoilers about Ica, didn't you?
Yesterday.
Oh, okay.
And
What?
John needs to.
Yesterday.
John got spoilerized by fucking Sabrina. You like good TV from Big Brother Canada 2.
Too. I'm friends with her on Facebook.
Well, you're not really
No,
friends.
I just added her and she accepted. She accepts everyone.
Yeah. Yeah, I bet she does, because most people hate her. She's good TV, though. Anyway, enough waffles. God,
Let's get on to the episode.
It's like, yeah, sponsor us at blah, 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 buy our whatever. Yeah, okay, get on with it. So we're going from...
Brush your teeth.
We're going from after Dylan being evicted. And then I was wondering how Kevin was going to spin it, because let's face it, it's his fucking fault that Dylan went. No one should vote for Kevin on that basis that he had Demika on the block, and Dylan went home twice, and Dylan went home. So for that reason alone, I would not vote for Kevin at the end.
Well, in that episode, he was criticising the fact that 2 weeks in a row they've been on the block, but he had a household for those 2 weeks.
Exactly.
That's his fault they didn't go home.
Not only was he head of household, he wouldn't veto, and they still survived. He should not win on that basis.
And he thought it was like a mastermind move, didn't he?
What, get evicting Dylan?
Yeah.
Fucking
using his veto on Ica. He thought he was
Dylan.
guaranteeing Dimitri's eviction, and how it fell flat.
Yeah.
It's so embarrassing.
It fell flat because of you, Kevin, you fucking idiot. Go back and talk to your little pig on your own, you little baby.
This is only friend.
And then Dimitri said, Karen is my BB fairy godmother. She's my secret power of veto. Was it in Karen's best interest to evict Dylan, John?
Well, yeah, because... So she sprung that on me.
I know. What are you for?
Dylan has not won anything. He only
Yes.
won one head of household, and that was because everyone else gave up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's
So-
true.
yeah, so-
He did convince them to give it, though. But still.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
still, he didn't win it because he outlasted them all.
Yeah.
Really. So I think for Karen, if she wanted to oust Kevin, Dimitri's the best shot.
Yeah, true.
Not Dylan, because Dylan hasn't beaten Kevin at anything.
But then Dimitri and Ica are never going to take Karen to the final 2 or whatever.
Yeah, but she doesn't care at this point.
She doesn't care. She just wants Kevin Robert Martin to
She's
go.
a fan. She's a fan.
Yeah,
She's
but
playing as
not,
a fan.
She's not a fan. That's like John and Mahar. You're not a fan. You're in the house. You're a housemate. You shouldn't be playing it like a fan.
When she evicted Dylan, that was a fan move.
What do you think?
Yeah, I think so too. But I also think she really respects the game that Demika have played, so she was willing to sort of...
Yeah,
I do think she wants that... There's a whole thing about a deserving winner, right? Mm-hmm. And it's you two. I do think she truly believes that.
Well, in the video message to the jury, she claims credit for Demika, doesn't she?
That was a bit of
That was
a
weird.
bit of a stretch, Karen.
Definitely. But the jury were like, "Ooh, good speech from Karen. I want to hear more about that."
So Karen said, I just wish Kevin wasn't here and Dylan was. That's all she cares about.
That Karen has said, as long as that Kevin Martin doesn't win, and I'm just really scared.
Slithering around the house. But do you think like Karen's family are like watching her home going,
What, Bruce 62?
Yeah, Bruce 62 and the sons, whatever age they are, going, Karen, why aren't you playing your own game? Why are you so team Demika? John, laughing doesn't count on a podcast.
Do you not think that by now Karen has accepted that she won't win anyway?
Yeah.
And she's maybe come to peace with that, and it's rather I'd rather support these two. Maybe she does want to support them as like young people who she wants to kind of care for.
But just think, Karen could have won right now, and we wouldn't. Imagine.
Can you
if
imagine
Karen
if she
wins.
won?
Oh my god!
That'd
imagine.
be so good.
Imagine.
I keep forgetting that she's won it all. She won the first ever head of household.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
with
With Cindy was there.
Cindy's help. So we saw the end of the HOH competition, which was sold for X, unless you've got anything.
Solved, yeah.
Yeah, unless you've got anything else before that.
Just that Ica was desperate to win.
Mm-hmm. She always is.
Kevin was going on about, I study harder than anyone else in this house. It kills me that I can't play this competition.
Yeah, oh well, whatever. Oh yeah, and Ica said, I've weaseled my way off the block every
Did you say
time.
weasel?
Yeah. And I've said, Kevin only studies so much because he's got no friends. It's
just
true,
that pig.
isn't it? He's just in...
He's either alone in the bathroom or alone in the storeroom doing a monologue all the time.
John, what's your feelings on Kevin on the whole?
He's only there because William fancied him, gave him the secret power of veto. He shouldn't even be there. I don't like him as a person too. I didn't like him. I didn't like him in season 3. I don't like him in season 5.
I liked him then.
No, but he was playing that guy, Johnny. Was that
Oh
his name?
yeah.
What he did to William in
Yeah.
season 5, he did to Johnny in season 3.
So what do
But
you
not
think?
on that level, right? Because Peely stepped in.
Peely.
Well, no, I think by the time Peely stepped in, Johnny had been evicted because he publicly turned on Johnny.
Yeah. So what do you think about Kevin's style of play, like manipulating gay men in the house?
Yeah.
What do you think about that, John?
Well, as a gay man, I don't approve.
He's morally corrupt, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is.
And didn't
snake.
even give William a mention in that speech, and William was put out by that.
Oh, that was sad.
Didn't vote for William in the eviction, the triple
true.
eviction.
William who?
Yeah.
Never an option, was it?
Exactly. Okay, that's good to know. What else? Shut up. I thought, is Dimitri smarter than he looks? Sometimes
Yes, he
Dimitri
is.
does seem smart, doesn't he? And sometimes he doesn't.
No, but
Insert name here.
No, I was amazed that he could calculate these equations.
Yeah, because
as they're called.
I fucking could.
No way. You wouldn't have expected Demetrius to get that far in that competition.
No, definitely not.
I could. Okay, so he won.
Yeah,
He won
that's
the
all I've
HOH.
got as well. So that was short and sweet.
And
Did you understand that solved for X competition?
I understood it.
Did
Were
you?
you
was hard,
calculating them
though.
and getting them right though? I wasn't.
No, I didn't bother.
Had you not been studying, John?
I haven't been studying.
And Ica was mad, wasn't she?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She had a
She
strop,
said,
didn't
Demetrius
she?
wins HOH, and I'm not happy right now.
Yeah. But Ica said, and correct me on this. She
Yeah.
said, "Why couldn't he just let me win one?" And then the next breath, she said, "I don't want a handout. I want to earn it." So which is it exactly?
That was just bitterness
It's
coming
like,
out, wasn't it?
hold on, how can you actually win in that situation?
And Demetrius in the diary room looked really regretful that he'd won, and
He
said,
so
"I've
sad.
ripped away Ica's chance to have an HOH room all to herself."
He looked so sad. And then Karen came in the storeroom, and she said she wouldn't mind a salad. Did you get that?
No.
That was overheard conversation.
No, but she did say that because Demetrius approached her in the kitchen looking sorry for himself, right? And he was like, "Oh, I'm feeling really bad," and she's like, "That's because you're feeling the vibe, which is the vibe coming off of Ica."
Yeah.
The pure seething madness.
What do you think of Demika, John? Do you like their relationship? Are you pro showmance, or do you think it's real?
It seems real to me.
It seems very real.
But it's just the whole relationship hinges on Dimitri winning something. You know, you can get some couples where they both win things, they both take turns.
But what about Ica's social game?
Her social game is just telling Dimitri what to do.
No, it's telling everyone, you're going home.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're
what
going
about when she
home.
got Neda out? That was good. Yeah, you can't ever get that.
That was true.
But outside the house, is Dimitri going to just win at go-karting and stuff just to keep her on side? Or do you think they can last? Or
I don't know, there is an age gap, isn't there?
never mind about that.
Nothing.
Apparently they live very, very far apart, I heard on a podcast.
Wait till he meets those kids.
Oh yeah, yeah,
3
all
kids.
3 of them. Oh God, forget about it. I can't be bothered to go into your thing.
Don't listen to the podcast.
He
You're
thought that Ica's ex-husband was one of her kids.
One of her kids.
Yeah, on the video message,
Oh, yeah.
he thought the ex-husband was one of her kids. I know, it's quite a worry. John does listen to the podcast. Leave him alone. It's lucky I'm sitting in the middle.
adjudicating.
Right, what else is going on?
So Karen and Ica were in there together, basically.
Yeah.
And she was spouting to Karen, and then Karen was trying to appease Ica and explain the positives of Dimitri's HOH win, which is that he could win the POV, and obviously he gets rid of Kevin, and he takes you to the final, which sadly wasn't to be.
No. I'm lost. Kevin said Dimitri... Oh, yeah, because you don't write down shit Kevin says, that's why.
I've got Kevin DRM, but go on, go ahead.
Kevin said, Dimitri's his new head of household. He was supposed to go home instead of Dylan. I don't know how this happened, because you used the veto on Ica. That's how, you fucking idiot. And then Kevin said, how do they do it? With your help, you fucking mug.
I also noted
Basically.
that Dimitri's could barely cut up his chicken, cook his chicken. He was looking so sad he couldn't even chop that chicken up when Ica was mad at him. That's true love, that.
So what have you got next? The HOH room?
Rolls around like a child. Oh, that's Kevin.
He does.
When Kevin went to the bedroom and he was rolling on Like when you like roll your arms under your body, like when you're a kid and
No.
you like would roll around the carpet. Is that just me?
No.
Or when you're really tired and the parents are like, "You're tired," like, go to bed. You're like, "Oh no, I'm fine." You like roll around. Kevin
No.
was doing that to himself
Was
in
he?
the bedroom,
Well, he's got to do something to keep him entertained now William's gone.
and he did an Arissa voice too. Kevin
he?
was like, "Yeah, Dimitri's is the new head of household," to himself.
Kevin do you like it, John, in Big Brother when people talk to the cameras? Do you think it's good or bad?
I understand why they do it, but
Is it annoying?
normally it's the first sign of madness when people talk to themselves.
But when you've got no one else,
Do you appreciate if you're like a live feeder and someone's talking to the cameras, explaining their strategy?
Yeah, that makes sense.
But it's annoying, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit weird.
Yeah.
but it's annoying, isn't it? Have my opinion.
So then Dimitri's got his HH room, right?
Yeah, but there was an overheard conversation.
I've got that too.
Go on.
Ica said people think I'm conniving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ruthless person. And I really wasn't. Kevin, no, you never come off as conniving. Ica, Jackie called me conniving. She's like, you put every single person in jury. It's a compliment to you, says Kevin.
That's quite a long old overheard
It was long.
conversation there.
Actually, it was
Jesus
actually-
Christ.
It wasn't really
It's actually quite relevant. It's not like them
It
just
wasn't
talking
unusual,
about
like I drove into a
talking
ditch.
about salad or something. I prefer
On a cruise ship, you wake up.
Yeah, I prefer those ones. Wake
Me
up
too.
with a dead stripper in the room. So Dimitri said he loved his nightstand from the brick. What item of furniture would you like to receive from the brick, John, if you were in the Big Brother house?
Oh my God, you're spraying this on me.
I know, I'm just asking you any question
I
that's
never got
from
this
my
treatment.
mind.
What would you?
Because you do
have?
your notes. He's not got any notes. What would
No,
I have?
don't have
That's
notes.
gotta be-
Lindsay has notes front and back.
I've got 10 pages of notes.
I've got an executive notebook.
I feel so unprepared.
I would have no. It's good. It's better.
I'd have
If all of us had notes, it would be tedious.
I'd have a dresser, wouldn't you? The dresser is the
I like the
quintessential
rug.
brick.
I like a rug.
That was a good rug this year.
Yeah. What do you like, John?
Do they do bin bags? I don't know.
What about that lamp that Dylan really liked? That was good.
John's got
I don't remember it.
John's got a nice fan. John's not taking the product placement really into consideration. I don't
It's
think.
awful when they do that. It's when
it's-
it's like when they watch films. They get the treat to watch films. It's clearly a plug for the film, and then they all go, "Oh, that's the best film I've
Don't
ever
you think,
seen."
But don't you think that's funny when they do that?
That's awful.
Especially when it's a terrible film
That'd
like
be crazy.
Baywatch the movie.
It's funny.
They've been told to say,
Of
"I
course
love
they
this thing from the
have.
brick."
Of course they have.
Yeah,
But
we
wouldn't
found
you?
out.
Wouldn't you say it? If you were in there, you would fucking say it, wouldn't you?
Yeah, the problem I have is Kevin has enough things from the brick. He won that 10,000
Yeah.
brick
Oh,
free,
yeah.
and he won
The
another.
sofa
That's why he won
thing.
Yeah.
another thing as well.
Did they?
and-
Hold on. Did they actually keep this shit?
No,
that
of course they
get?
did. Keep
my
the
God.
flip the HOH item.
So did you notice Ica was sour about Dimitri getting the HOH room, basically?
She was sorry about everything.
Yeah, that's true.
I thought that was so bad that she expected Dimitri to throw that to her.
I know, but it would have been nice for her to get a video from her 3 kids, wouldn't it?
She should have not gone to see the HOH room.
So Dimitri got a video from his sister Vasiliki. That's a good name.
Yeah, I've written that with a question mark. Like, what?
And she said to him,
I was worried it was his ex. It was like his current girlfriend in the real world.
Oh,
Really?
yeah.
When she came
No.
up at first, I was like, shit.
she didn't
maybe
really
someone
look like
didn't know.
Dimitri, though. She had a bit of a funny old nose on her, bless her. That's not
Like
her
a-
fault, though.
Dimitri, though.
Oh, yeah, but hers was pointy.
Oh,
Yeah. Anyway,
Adopted.
forget about that. So she said to him, "Be comfortable with being uncomfortable."
That's his phrase.
that's my tattue of the
Gaz's
week.
tattoo of
How did you know? That is my tattoo of the week. I've got it written down right
Of
here.
course it is. That was nice, wasn't it?
Oh, but she said, "What's this? Your 4th HOH?" And Karen went, "Isn't it your 5th?" And Dimitri went, "I don't know." So and then,
When so many HHs is
and
forgotten.
I think Karen was slagging off that sister later, going, "She didn't even know how many HOHs that he'd
Karen, stop that.
won."
Yeah, okay, and then what happened? Oh, yeah.
Do you think that really is Dimitri's favourite saying? The "be comfortable with being uncomfortable," or it is now she's said it?
Seems a bit profound for Dimitri's, God bless him. And then that was about it for that. And then Dimitri and Ica were having an argument. Dimitri said, "You brought me good luck today," to Ica.
That little, what's it, like, springy bracelet thing.
What?
He had her, like, springy bracelet
Oh,
on,
right.
and he was like, "This brought me good
Oh,
luck
was
today."
that it? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And she
She was
said,
like, "Oh, how fortunate for you."
and then in the diary room, she said, "For some reason, I feel completely irritated with him." Huh. But then Karen gave her a pep talk. I like that. She said to Iker,
Yeah,
you're
she
being
did.
hurtful. She said, he came to win and play just like you did. It's not his fault. His heart got in the way. Oh, that's nice. What do you think of Karen, John?
I love Karen. I've loved her from day one.
You wouldn't.
She has the best things to say, especially when they were all, was it Bruno got like the handprints on his children.
Yeah.
They're all crying, and she sat in the diary room going, "This is the worst party I've ever been to." I concur.
It's brilliant because it's like everything we were thinking,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
she just summed it up.
But
in one
that's
sentence.
why she's a fan. She's playing as a fan.
Yeah.
She's talking to the diary room,
Yeah.
the same things that we think.
Yeah.
She's voting the way that we would want her to vote.
Did you know? And she's keeping
This
Jamaica
is
in.
about her actressing career.
No, did you know she's actually American?
No.
Yeah, she's
she?
American.
Oh,
Yeah.
get her out.
So when Iker was talking to her about being an immigrant, Karen is not an immigrant, but what is it? Immigrant.
Something like that.
Something like that, isn't it?
Not a native, not born there. A guest in Canada, basically. So she can relate to Iker's stuff.
So I thought that was interesting. Oh yeah, I did hear that she was an
Was that in that
inspiring actress.
interview
Aspiring
with
actress.
Arissa. With, that guy
with
from
Rob.
Oh, that's Rob. Is he an ex-housemate?
Rob. No, we used to be in Survivor.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, didn't she say that?
Yeah.
Not many people know, but Karen actually wants to be an actress.
Karen's acting was so good in that
Second to
task,
none.
wasn't it? When
Very
she
good.
was fucking brilliant. I love Karen. So then
That's when
what
Kevin
else?
went to bed after that conversation, and
with his
Iker
grip.
said, "Good night, Slytherin Kevin." Isn't it?
Maybe. And then Iker said to Dimitri, I'm not angry at you. I'm just embarrassed I haven't been able to win anything. And then Dimitri said, do you want me to sleep in the pink room with you? And she said no.
She was really bitchy about
Oh,
that.
yeah.
That was really harsh on Dimitri.
And she said, great partnership. I feel like it's been pretty one-sided.
That's
but
bullshit.
But what does
He's
she
won
mean?
everything.
But what does she mean by that? Did she mean like one-sided in her direction or his
Yeah.
direction? Oh.
Of course she did.
Did you get that?
She wouldn't have been saying that unless she felt it was like her that was carrying it.
But he's won everything.
Yeah,
It
but she was
makes
just
no
mad. Like
sense.
she couldn't even see like the actual reality of the situation. She's so pissed off.
But I do relate to Iker in a way, because sometimes you just do get moody and you just feel like that.
She
don't
said,
you?
"I'm allowed to feel happy for myself. I don't have to feel happy for you all the time."
Aw. Do you feel sorry for Dimitri having to put up with Iker's moods, or do you think it's the price you pay for going out with Iker?
Remember that clip where he was like, "And I forgave you every time,"
Oh,
and he
that's
will continue
so
to forgive her
nice. Oh, that
every
was so
time. He would put
nice.
up with a lot of shit from that woman, I think.
Is Iker and Dimitri the greatest showmans of all time, John?
For Big Brother Canada, sure.
Yeah. But what about of all time? Oh,
Dunno, I'd have to really
I know what you're
think.
thinking, Pete and NIKKI.
And NIKKI came back. That brings
Some-
us on to...
Yeah, it
Somewhere
does.
in my
John,
notes.
we're not there yet.
Somewhere in my
sorry.
notes, I did write that Jamaica were my favourite Big Brother
They
couple
are that.
ever.
Because it seems like
Anywhere.
genuine love. And,
And
not
they're good
fake.
game players too.
Yeah.
And Iker has made such good TV this whole series.
Yeah, she's perfect. Anyway, oh yeah, Nikki, you're right. We
Yeah,
are.
see?
How do you know? You're reading my notes.
No, I'm just psychic.
John's got a good memory. He's
Hang on,
like the
I've-
opposite of a goldfish.
I had a most insincere conversation of the week.
Oh yeah, go on.
It's when Iker said to Dimitri, "I just wanted to tell you, congratulations on your win again and the great partnership." That's the great
yeah.
partnership. It's the most insincere.
It
like
was.
I want to say
And
congratulations
then
ever.
he's like, hold on, what do you mean by that? She's like, nothing. Bye. She's gone.
And there was overheard conversation before Nikki arrives, though.
Go on. I haven't got that.
Karen, you're in a bad mood. This is Iker to Karen.
Mm-hmm.
Karen, I'm not thinking, and then it just trailed off, and then bloop bloop, the airlock undid. Bloop bloop. And I thought, I want that airlock noise as my text message alert.
Oh yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah, it'd be good.
What do you think of the Odyssey theme, John?
It's a bit weird. Like,
It's a bit weak, isn't it?
the thing is, right, the way that they do nominations now, they just stare at a TV screen and they just say, Odyssey, show me my information. Like, there's just some guy in the back pressing a button, you know.
You missed
Oh,
this
you want the
old
cogs?
spinning
Yeah.
wheel, don't you? Not the
Yeah.
cogs, but the old
wheel.
old spinning wheel they have on BBUS,
I
so they
wish
pull the
I-
key out.
Yeah.
It's better, isn't it?
Yeah,
Because
it
it's
is
more
better.
drama, because it
Yeah.
goes on for ages. Like, you're safe, and
Yeah.
then you're safe.
But you didn't like Canada's version of that, where they pulled it
The
out of the
fucking
thing.
key card, it's shit. A key card is crap,
The
isn't
Chinese
it?
buffet
Is that
table.
just when they turned the key?
Yeah, it was shite. They want the, you want the. It's
No, it
good
wasn't
'cause
any
it's-
turning because it was like a hotel
Yeah,
door.
they just
was
pulled
the
it
car. was
out.
the car.
Yeah.
It's very
No,
modern.
when they go, you are safe, then it's like the tension builds up. It's like, oh, am I going to
No.
be safe? It's much better. I think it's because Canada's trying to be different.
Oh,
and it's
you know
like,
what?
you're being
Here's something
different.
I hate about BBUSA. It's that
Boo.
it's that opening intro in every season where they go and they get that fucking key in their home
Oh, yeah.
and find out that they're going to the house. I
Don't they
hate
do
that.
that? Don't they do that with BB Canada?
No, they don't.
What do they do then? Just show the VTs.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Just show the
I
VTs.
can't remember. That's so weird.
Yeah, they get the key and they go, "Whoa, I've got the key."
But the American version, they must know because they've got the camera crews filming them.
Well, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
That'd be a film saying you haven't got in.
That would be a bit of a hint. Like,
Yeah.
sorry, you didn't make it this year.
Yeah, I know.
But they should film the people that didn't make it
Yeah.
and big them
Maybe
up.
they do,
That'd be
and we just
good.
don't know about it. You
That'd be
don't
cool,
know.
Big Brother.
Just to bluff people.
That would be good. I don't know. I like to think that Odyssey has been good, but they haven't exploited it as much.
Yeah.
One of the best things was when William got the secret veto. That was really good.
That was awful
Black
because it was
hole.
William.
Oh, shut up!
Do you
Why do
not
you
like
hate
William?
William? Don't hate William. I don't
like
get
William.
it. Why?
God.
Well, he's first of all, he saved Kevin.
Yeah, that's true.
Number one.
Admittedly,
And
I
number
agree with
two, I don't need a number two because number one is so great.
that. I told you people hate William. In fact, that's why I mentioned you on the other podcast because I said you and Wish hate William.
Wush liked William at first.
Oh.
Wush, my fiance. He liked William at first. I had to convince
Wish,
him.
my fiance.
No,
Hey,
but
Wush.
won't you
Hey,
listen,
Wush.
won't your listeners be like, Wush who? Wush?
No, because we always
Because we've
mention
talked about you
Wish.
before. So.
Yeah, you're like famous. Don't worry about it. Well, Wish listens to this.
I'll make him listen to it.
Wish, where are you? Lame, you're missing the final.
He liked William, but he only liked William's dress sense.
Oh, I liked William's dress sense.
I didn't like it.
What did you
Yeah,
like, a
his
skull
flowery
t-shirt or
and his
something?
flowery jacket.
No, I
You
didn't
pulling
like
a face
that.
for it. It was
I
good.
didn't like it.
You like
his
his
trousers
build
were
as
so
well.
short. They were like
Yeah.
his ankles were showing. No socks as well. It's
Oh
weird.
yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that.
weird.
But I like William. I thought
It
it was
worked
cute.
on William, I thought. It was
Yeah.
work for him.
He was quite Weasley, but he was. Anyway,
Yeah.
forget about William. Whatever. Forget about Jay. Also, yeah. sorry, I had to do it. All right, right. Hold on. We need more drink.
Big Brother, I'm back.
I'm back, bitches.
She didn't say bitches,
No,
which was
she
good.
should
But she
have.
didn't.
And she's immediately going on about vodka. How many things?
Vodka.
How many things were scripted that NIKKI said?
None of them, I don't think. Apart from when she walked in.
Yeah.
What did she say? Hey guys, I'm here to star you for the Big Brother Canada Awards.
Oh, but where's Gary? We need Gary to come in and style them.
You'd rather have Gary than NIKKI?
Well, no, it's good to have NIKKI.
I love NIKKI going back in, but it was quite short-lived, wasn't it?
Did you know that Tim Dormer's going to be in the next episode that we're going to watch?
No.
Spoiler alert.
How do you know that?
Is he?
Someone told.
Good.
Someone told me.
No, because I
I know, because Tim was in Canada.
Yeah, obviously
Yeah.
we covered that last week. But I was upset because
Why is he in
Because-
Canada?
Because
well,
for
that.
this.
But he's
yeah.
also going to do like a road trip with his boyfriend, I think. And actually, I've
Oh.
seen like Instagram story footage of him in a car with NIKKI as well. They were like traveling
Okay,
around
I
together.
loved him and Nikki's relationship.
good.
It's so sweet.
But I saw like my title for my stream of the episode after this one mentioned the Down Under task, and I was like, it's going to have Tim in it. It's like Tim, and it wasn't.
Spoiler, sorry, spoiler alert. Listeners already know it's fine.
So NIKKI approaches Ica and she goes, Ica, I was terrified of you. You're tiny, and they were like the same size, Ica and NIKKI.
Yeah, I know. And NIKKI is tiny. NIKKI is
NIKKI's
proper
so small.
tiny. Did you like seeing Ica and NIKKI in the same room, John?
I know. It was like I wanted to see them fight.
Yeah.
I'd love to see a
Yeah.
NIKKI Ica fight.
Yeah,
you know-
it was weird, wasn't it?
What NIKKI being in that house, what it did for me was made me realise that those people that we're watching now are real people, in a way.
What do you
Because I
mean?
know that NIKKI is a real verified person, like in real life, and I've seen her in many forms, and
Yeah.
just to see her interacting with these humans, it was
Yeah.
like, oh my god, they're actually real as well.
What the fuck?
Is that weird? Is that just me?
How can NIKKI survive in space? I don't think she'd get past the
I'm
screen.
so cold.
At zero gravity, I'm so cold.
We know that she can't work an MP3 player, so she's not going to have any chance in space.
That's very true. And she was drinking
Oh my-
vodka out of a funny cup, like a
frat party.
Yeah,
cup.
it was like a
Yeah.
beer pong that they play in the BBUS.
No, but the first thing she did when she got down there was started literally climbing the
Oh
walls.
yeah, that was weird.
She's like, do you remember when I climbed up this?
Yeah,
Like,
and
none of
everyone's
them,
like, no.
because none of them were in there with her. And they told me to get down, and she was just cackling. I love it when she's like, has a cackle on.
But Kevin Robert Martin seemed very sweet on NIKKI. He said he had a crush on her.
Kevin Robert
Storyline.
Martin.
Yeah.
You know his full name.
Yeah. Because
Thanks to
Karen's always
Karen.
saying it.
She says Kevin Martin.
No, she started saying
No,
Kevin
she said
Robert
Kevin
Martin.
Robert Martin too.
Yeah,
She
she
does.
has.
Wow.
John, you're not only not paying attention to BB on Blast, you're not paying attention to the actual programme.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, if you're like me and you have not heard Karen say that, please comment because I can't be
Comment.
alone.
Okay, John's Twitter is @puppyhand. Tweet to him directly and he can tell us. Because, John, you're talking out of school right now.
You remember when Nikki was drinking out of that cup?
Yes.
And Demetrius goes to her, "What's in that?" And she goes, "Vodka."
Vodka.
She's like, "Big brother, it's a special occasion. Can I get some vodka?"
So what did we think of the way that NIKKI styled everyone? Are we going for eek or chic? John, what did you think of the outfits?
Oh, okay. Well, Ica was chic. Mm-hmm. Karen was chic as well.
Karen looks good.
Karen, you like that second look that Karen did? That black and white dress? I didn't like that one.
It. Why?
I like the first look with the blue skirt.
No, that was awful. What are you talking
She looked
about?
like way younger. That dress was weird. I didn't like it.
She looked better in the second one. But I wasn't sure about Ica's because it looked like she had a bikini on and then like a gold dress.
I thought that was
the
weird.
bra looked. There was the top half looked a bit different.
Yeah, it looked weird.
Yeah.
It looked weird. What about Demetrius and the tux?
The thing with guys is they all just wear tux and it all looks the same.
Kevin looked like he was going to a wedding with the grey. He had a suit on and he had like a grey tie and stuff.
I didn't like the sash that they had. Sash on top.
No, but
stop taking no interest in everything Kevin
no
does.
interest in
Because
Kevin
if he wins tonight, you're going to have to take an interest
It's just
in
going
him.
to fucking sour this whole season for me. No, but Dimitri did have gold detail to match with Ica.
That's nice.
Cravat or
The
whatever
sash
it was.
thing was
Sash
gold, wasn't it?
yeah.
What is a guy wearing a sash? That's not right. Or is it? Hold on. Ica said, "My boobs are fabulous. My doctor did a great job." Okie doke.
Is that a diary room?
Yeah, I'm not. No, because NIKKI said, "Oh, I love your
the
boobs."
red carpet.
NIKKI's like, "I love your boobs," and then Ica said, "Her boobs are fabulous." And then I've put even NIKKI is calling Kevin Martin.
Was she?
She was. And then NIKKI went up to Kevin. She's like, "Oh, my sweet boy," like she used to do to
like
Nick.
my swan.
Like
my swan.
Do you remember him, John?
He probably didn't
Nick
watch that
guy.
series when Nikki went back for Time Bomb.
In the
With
UK
Showbiz.
version.
Yeah, with Showbiz.
When she got that box of washing powder to the head in the storeroom and she couldn't breathe again.
In the UK version?
Yeah, in the UK, when she went back,
With
when
Ashley.
her and Helen Wood come back.
No, I didn't watch that.
I don't fucking
Brian
blame
Bello
you, quite frankly.
was literally pushed over the wall.
Brian Bello was called a rapist and chased out the house.
Oh my God.
By Helen Wood. I know,
He
it's
had to jump
disgusting.
the wall.
Oh, is that the season with Daly?
No.
Got kicked out? Oh, okay.
John, oh,
That's Secrets and Lies.
Right,
See? Here's my UK super
if
fandom.
only I could find an all-round Big Brother person to present this program with, I would be
You're going to
truly
get
happy.
plenty of tweets of people volunteering, don't you worry.
I doubt it. So then
think of a couple.
Nikki got tired and had a nap.
Yeah, she did. Did she really, though?
She says, "I'm very tired now. I'm
Storyline.
going to have a nap." It's like, okay. So then they all went out on the red carpet with NIKKI.
Yeah. And she asked Dimitri, "What do you think your chances are?"
Yeah.
And do you remember what he said?
No.
About 1 in 4. And she went, "That's a bloody good answer."
That was a good answer, actually. I like that. And then NIKKI said her love for Karen is bloody monumental. That's nice. I was glad that NIKKI liked Karen and didn't hate her.
I wish she was in there the whole time, though.
What, NIKKI?
Yeah.
You can't have that.
I want her in every season. Every Big Brother, everywhere, anytime needs to have Nikki Graham in it. That's my rule.
No, you can't overexpose NIKKI like that.
Overexposed. Shouldn't need any help.
I do think every country should have NIKKI though.
Yeah.
At least have her in every country's version.
Yeah.
once.
And also, like, consistently, every time she goes back, she's the same. And I saw some, like, clip about Your Week presented by Nikki Graham. Did you see that?
No.
Going around on social media this week. And
No.
It was like Monday morning. It was that task where she was, like, Big Brother's secretary and she didn't want to get
Oh,
out of bed.
yeah.
It's basically going
yeah,
through it. And
yeah.
it had, like, clips of her in every series. Like, her original Big Brother in the UK, Canada, and then when she went back into ours, like, and she always acts the same.
Of
Like, it's not a
course.
character. That's really what she is.
She does play up to it.
She does play up to it. Because in her original series, when
Yeah.
she got kicked out, when she got brought back in,
Yeah.
she
She played up to it
she
bad
played up
then.
to it,
She did, because she
yeah.
knew all of her catchphrases.
Yeah,
You
and
can
stuff.
forgive her, though, because that was a popular
Yeah,
vote to be
she did.
put back in there.
I didn't like it when she went, oh shit,
Hello.
we'll be back.
It's the airlock.
I didn't like it when she went, I'm a legend either. I thought it was bad.
I'm a legend.
It was
Nikki's at the-
fake.
Nikki's at the
against
door.
Helen Wood,
Anyway,
though.
stop talking, everyone. Oh, Nikki's here. Woohoo! Go on.
So now we got to the actual BB Can award ceremony.
Woo!
Well, did you notice that dome that they had on the table?
What? Was it a cloche?
I said that I've
Yeah.
written that I wish it had Gary's head underneath
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Old school. Old school.
No, it had like little like cactuses and stuff in it, but it looked like it had salad. It was really confusing.
Gaz, we ain't got time for this shit. What else happened? So the different awards were Wardrobe Malfunction Award.
God, have you written all down? I haven't even.
Oh, right, whatever. It was Bruno's makeup or Ica's brows. Obviously, Ica's brows. I put Dylan's mohawk should have been up for the award. Did you notice that Dylan had a stick-on mohawk, John?
Was it a stick-on?
Did you notice how he suddenly went bald, like halfway through the series?
Did he not just shave it off?
Yeah, but underneath there was no hair there.
It can't be.
Unless he like had just long hair and like cut.
No,
anyway, it looked stick-on. Anyway, I liked it when Dimitri said to Ica, "Something tells me you're going to clean up at these awards." That was really cute because you know,
good TV.
Yeah, he knows.
But she didn't.
No, but she should have.
She lost best
What
kiss.
other awards? Go on.
Favourite foodie award: Dylan chugging on that spring roll, or Karen on slot.
What about Gary's lemon and lime chicken?
Favourite blow up: Dallas versus Dylan or Ica versus Nedda. Ica versus Nedda. You're
Every
going
time.
home, obviously. Go on, John. Open your can. Unprofessional.
It's better than Dead Mouse. Go on.
No one noticed until you mentioned it.
And then when Ica saw that, she went, "Oh yeah, no one noticed that." And then, and then when Ica saw it, she went, "Well, she did have to go home about Nedda." Well, yeah, good point. And then Kevin said, "Thank you for backdooring Nedda. I really do appreciate it." That's what he said to Ica.
On a serious note.
Yeah, that's what he said to Ica. I like that.
Can we have a sidebar and say how that evicting Nedda, as good as it was for us as viewers, it completely ruined their game. Bruno, Kevin, Cindy.
But you don't like Kevin?
I didn't, but it.
What about Bruno? Do you like Bruno?
No, I don't like them, but it ruined their game.
Oh yeah, absolutely it did.
That's the whole point of it, right? It's good for us.
No, but you're right.
It's good for us, but bad for them. Bad for them.
Absolutely it did. It completely ruined their game. Now, John, you've got something you want to say about Best Kiss. It was Dimitri and Ica versus Kevin and William.
Yes, the wrong kiss won.
You're right.
It was a fake kiss.
You're right.
A fake kiss won.
Hang on, which one did win? Kevin and Ica?
Yeah, Kevin and William.
Kevin
and Ica. I would like to see that.
I thought Dylan and Dre would be nominated.
Oh yeah. Dre looked disgusted.
Which one did win?
Kevin and William.
And you thought it should have been Dimitri's and Ica?
Of course.
Yeah, that was a real kiss.
Yeah, he was like looking at her so lovingly.
Yeah.
I like that Ica was like covering their eyes going, "Don't look at this, don't look at this." It was so cute.
That's voted for by the viewers of
Is
on the
it?
website though, yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, they're wrong. Really?
Yeah.
They voted for that? I'm quite shocked.
Public vote.
That's wrong. I like the way she was screeching, going, "Don't watch it, don't watch
So yeah,
it."
she was covering everyone's eyes.
And then Karen looked a bit coy, I thought, when she was watching the kiss. And then she went, "Young love, so cute." And Ica said, "I want to die." Oh yeah, and then when Kevin won for the best kiss, Karen said to Kevin, "You better not break that kid's heart about William."
Too late.
Way too late. And then they showed them like a highlights package of all their best bits. But then,
more recapping.
I put Kevin looks like he's off to a gay wedding.
In his look from NIKKI.
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay. Next, we found out the reason that Karen actually hates Kevin.
Karen and Kevin hate the origin story. But she actually had a valid reason to hate him.
It's about Mark.
Yeah.
It's actually about Mark.
And his eyebrows. Kevin Martin still slithering around there.
Because he wanted to flip the vote
I like that.
on Dimitri's instead of Mark on day 6.
He proved he wasn't a trustworthy person even back then.
She took that down.
She said to Kevin, "This will be a true test of who you are and whether you'll be an enemy or an ally." Well. From day 6, they were blacklisted, and Kevin said, "This is ridiculous." And I thought, well, seems fair enough to me. I thought she just hated you just for no reason whatsoever. And what else?
This is when Dimitri walked into the storeroom and Kevin was sat on the corner of the worktop like Rumpelstiltskin.
Oh yeah, and he went, "Hello." It's like creepy.
Creepy, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, they were like basically going, "Oh, it's been either me or you winning this whole."
It's a sick rivalry.
Yeah, since day 34, only either Kevin or Dylan have won the HOH.
It's like the quiet admiration section, which wasn't so quiet. Like, oh yeah, you won this and I won that. And
aren't we great? And then after Dimitri's walked out, Kevin said, that replacement nominee might have been a 100k mistake. I hope
right.
it is. I hope that people remember that moment that he evicted Dylan. They better. Fuck Bruno. You think though, Bruno, Cindy, and all those
all
twats,
Kevin's friends.
No,
though.
but think Ike will also be in there. So will Karen.
Jackie.
Oh, William likes Kevin. Oh.
No, because William by now should have turned on Kevin.
Do you think?
William's stupid.
Yeah,
But
you're
he's already
right.
annoyed that
Stop hating
Kevin
William.
he's already annoyed that Kevin didn't mention him in his speech.
Oh, yeah.
So that should be
He'll forget all about it.
Yeah, no, you're right. William will
I
vote
think
for
Dre will set
Kevin.
him straight.
I hope so, but she tried in the past and it didn't work.
Dre might flip sides now because she's upset that she got evicted.
Oh yeah.
Nah, Ika's Dre's girl.
Well,
Is she though?
didn't seem to be when she left.
Isn't that what Arissa said? Is she though?
Yeah, she did. So then we had a scene with Dimitri and Ica, and Dimitri said, "Do you see it, you and me, at the end now?" And Ica said, "I see Kevin Martin standing in the way." She was right. She was right.
It's because she popped down on that bed for a second.
What?
It?
Oh, the
cursed
cursed bed.
Yeah.
And then they said, no showman's ever made it to the final two. Aww. And Dimitri said, I'd be super pumped if we win. And Ica said, you can't win everything. And Dimitri said, I'll die trying. Aww.
Did you notice that by this point Ica had forgotten that she was in a mood with Dylan?
Yeah.
Dimitri. So.
Ica going out with Dylan. Ica always forgets about that and loves Dimitri again. Oh, I hope they last in the outside world, even though I know they're not going to. But
I think they have a good chance.
They live apparently hundreds of miles away.
Yeah, but apart from that,
But who's going to tell us about it though? There's no magazine.
I know. And
over
Ica
there.
in her interview, she said, "Oh, that's my private life." I was
Yeah.
like, "No, it
It's
fucking
ours
ain't."
now.
the stuff has a way of getting out there. Like we know that Kevin and Pilar recently split up.
Yeah,
before he
true.
went in the house.
We don't know why.
We don't know.
I would
why.
like to know why.
Because he knew he was going in Big Brother.
Yeah,
And
needed
wanted
to be. Yeah, needed to be open.
Available.
So then Kevin did the shortlist. That's a real shortlist now, isn't it?
It was just who he wasn't going to choose.
And then my favourite bit about the nominations ceremony was Kevin awkwardly putting his arm around Karen. Oh yeah, hold on.
Really?
Yeah. Did you?
The episode before.
Oh, hold on. I'm confused. It was Dimitri doing the shortlist, not Kevin.
Put the wine down.
Fuck off.
Lindsay.
John, what notice have you got, bitch?
Yeah, Dimitri on HOH, he was in the shortlist.
Yes, Kevin, Dimitri
So
was
he
in
was
the shortlist.
comforting Karen, was he? And he nominated Kevin and Karen.
Yes.
And Kevin comforted Karen.
Yeah, Kevin put his arm around Karen really awkwardly.
But that was when they were nominated.
Yeah, this is the nomination.
Not the same episode.
Yeah.
Have you noticed that what the block actually is?
What do you mean?
It's basically just like two sofas pushed together, and they sit,
it
they sit
is.
on
It's
the
cushions,
end of the arms.
isn't it? It's cushions.
They put some cushions there so it's not so uncomfortable. It's just the arms of the sofa.
That is quite cheap. In BBUS, at least you get a proper eviction chair, don't you? I would never sit in that chair if I was in the house, would you? It's
Jinx.
cursed. Okay, so now we're on to the special eviction.
Special
Woo!
eviction. Special was a weird word for it, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? What is it, like special needs? What do we think of Arissa's outfit for the special eviction? John, what do you think of Arissa's dress sense in general?
I actually can't remember what she wore for that episode.
She wore like a red dress with like a fishtail.
I've written goldfish tail as well.
She does dress a lot better than Julie Chen, I'll say that.
That ain't saying much.
Do you think she dressed better or worse than Emma Willis?
Better. There was one dress she wore a couple of weeks ago. It had like silver mirrored bits. I really liked that.
Yeah,
was
we
just
like that
last
one. We like that one too.
Did you notice that it was blinding that girl in the audience sat behind her? It was really good. I was laughing so hard at that.
I wasn't sure about the red fishtail one, were you guys?
I didn't like the way it went out at the bottom, but she did have good black nail varnish on. Did you see that?
No.
Good nails.
Okay, Arissa, we're giving that a...
It's a eek for the dress and a chic for the nail.
So then Arissa basically announced to the housemates it was a secret not a secret eviction, a surprise,
eviction.
a surprise, someone's getting evicted.
Oh no, Karen goes, guys, Arissa's on the TV, and did you hear what Ica said?
No.
Arissa, how's my weave, girl? And then she's like, it's live, because Arissa must have been like sniggering at Ica's weave.
Ica shouldn't have to go out in a t-shirt and jeans. I don't agree with it.
She's wearing a t-shirt and jeans.
Yeah, that's crap. Yeah, she's wearing like a white t-shirt and blue jeans.
Really? I don't remember.
Well, I remember.
Is it what she wore for the Down Under house?
John, do you remember?
I actually don't remember.
Oh, God. Right. Luckily,
I
know.
thought she looked nice though.
She did look, of course, because Ica would look nice.
It's not like going out in a dressing gown.
Ica would look nice in anything.
Actually, I've never seen Ica in a dressing gown. We
No.
have dressing gowns in BB Canada.
Ica does not wear dressing gowns. She's not that slovenly. Not like Joe O'Meara.
Dressing gown wearers.
Then Ica and Dimitri having an argument. He went, "What's up?" She went, "Nothing." Yeah, we know. Oh yeah, Ica was mad that Dimitri gave Kevin too much credit in his speech. But they both said that Kevin will win if he gets to the end. Why does everyone think Kevin will win if he gets to the end, John? Do you understand?
Because he will.
Because of his friends and
jury,
jury.
His friends, yeah.
Okay. Not because of anything he's actually fucking done.
No.
But Dimitri's reasoning for that, he said he was trying to take away from his underdog status. That's why he tried to pick up his game.
Well, you can't be an underdog and be the favourite to win. You can't have it both ways.
But people
you can
love.
if you don't know about it.
People love the underdog. Maybe he's taken that away from Kevin.
Kevin ain't no underdog.
Well,
he's just got no friends. That's different.
Yeah, that's true.
Don't you think? So then Karen went, "Me and Kevin Martin on the block."
She's a bit higher than that, her voice.
Yeah, go on.
No, not really.
All right then.
I hate Kevin Martin. No, I can't do it.
So then Dimitri and Ica are still arguing. She said, "I'm sorry I hurt your feelings." And he said, "Well, I have a soft spot for you and I forgive you every time." Oh,
That's sweet.
that is sweet.
They did start complimenting each other's games and how well they'd both done.
And
at that point.
Ica said, "Me and you will walk out hand in hand with confetti." Oh,
Hang on a minute. They didn't
why
say.
were we denied this magical moment?
But
What?
they didn't say confetti.
No.
What is the plural of confetti? Confetti, right?
Confettis.
They
Confetti.
said confettis.
Did they?
Yeah,
Oh.
with confettis and everything.
Yeah.
And Drew's like, yeah, confettis.
That's
not a plural, is it?
Is it confetti?
No.
That sounds weird.
It's just
What is
confetti.
it?
It's just confetti.
Oh, got you.
But they thought it was confettis.
All right. Gaz's
Drama.
patent of the week. And then Dimitri said, "I'll die a happy man." Oh, that's really sad. Meanwhile, Kevin's talking to himself. "If any of them win, I'm done. I've left my heart and soul in this place. I can do this, whatever." So then it was the veto. Woo! What did we think of
the Down Under?
What, John? What did you think of the veto?
To this day, I do not understand how that
I
task
don't
worked. I didn't get it.
So they had to get the answers right on the top level, right, and then match it on the bottom level.
But there was a part of the rules was it had to be chronological on the top.
What?
But how could it be chronological when those things weren't even lined up? They were in like blocks of houses, right? Like streets or whatever.
What?
Yeah, I didn't get it at all.
Yeah, because Kevin, his tactic first of all was he laid them all out and made them chronological upstairs, and then he had to put the numbers
Well,
downstairs.
hold on, wasn't it exactly the same on the bottom as it was on the top?
Yeah, but they had to be
It's like a
chronological.
mirror, but is it like a mirror image?
Yeah, it was.
I don't get the chronological bit.
Me neither.
Uh-oh.
Here he is.
It's okay. Just checking there was no mouse.
They call it a multiverse.
it
We
looks-
stumbled
Yeah,
Are you
into
not
a
going to
multiverse.
explain what happened?
No, it don't
No, they
matter.
know.
They're used to it. Yeah, hold on. They said, "You've stumbled into the multiverse where parallel worlds and timelines don't always make sense." Yeah, you're right.
You're right.
The fucking tasks don't make sense. I would be absolutely fucked on that task. It looked impossible.
Right, first of all, you've got to know.
Introducing our special guest.
First of all, you've got to know how the fuck Big Brother wants you to arrange those things on the building
Yeah.
upstairs for a start, and then put the right numbers downstairs. So people were buzzing that thing when they thought they were correct, and
Yeah,
they had 10
they had miles
incorrect.
to
Like
go.
there were so many possibilities.
I like the set. Looked really good though. The way it looked,
It was
really,
great,
it looked
especially
really
when
good.
they flipped the camera, and made it Alice
Yeah,
in
it
Wonderland,
looked
and they were
cool.
Looked like
like
he's upside down.
walking
Yeah,
on the roof.
and like the split screen. It looked really, really good.
Yeah, it was great.
Although-
They spent a few quid on it.
Can we talk about Dimitri running out of time?
That is bad.
Very bad.
Well, first of all, can we
That's
talk about him falling off of the set when he tried to press the
You
buzzer?
fell off.
Yeah,
Thank God he wasn't on the upper level. He fell off of it. And he went like,
Kevin went very Gwyneth Paltrow in Sliding Doors. He's like, "In this universe, I win and go home. In that universe, I lose my entire game." I'm like, all right, Kevin. Poor Karen.
yeah, she was trying though, bless her.
Yeah,
up and
she
down
did
that
well.
ladder.
She did well. She didn't time out.
She was
did
dreaming of winning that to be the sole vote to evict Kevin Robert Mart-wins.
But I was fucked up. They only told you the winning fucking time.
Yeah,
and
they didn't tell us
doesn't
how
that
other
piss
people
you
do it.
off?
Yeah.
Big Brother Canada, can you tell us everyone's time, not just the winning time? But at least the losing and the winning time. But I want to hear all the times, don't you?
Yeah.
That fucks me off.
Well, we already knew the losing one.
It would only, yeah, that's true. But it would only take 2 seconds to tell us that, and that's all they need to do.
Did you like it when Karen bumped her head and knocked part of the scenery off?
I didn't notice that. Kevin, I have no friends in this house, so I study wherever possible. Study. When he's not talking to the cameras.
Speaking of that, can you believe that they've had quite a few tasks now where it's all about the history of the house guests and the housemates, what day things happened, and Ika and Dimitri are not saying to each other, let's brush up on this. We've seen no proof.
You don't see it, do you? But Dimitri at one point said he does study, but I've never seen him study. He's always just getting off with Ika.
But he was good enough to win X for, what's it called?
Sold for X,
yeah.
But if Kevin was in that...
Yeah, that's true. Kevin was on the side for that. And Kevin said, my job is to be more prepared than these other hooligans.
Yeah, why did he use
I
hooligans?
don't know.
I wrote that down.
I didn't know Danny Dyer was in the Odyssey. Kevin, I noticed, was doing it in a jumper and he looked really hot. Why didn't he take the jumper
Dimitri
off?
was wearing like jeans.
Yeah, it looked hot.
Actually, Jamaica had like matching outfits in that. They had like white t-shirts with,
I thought they
denim
looked matching,
and camouflage.
Cut off top. I thought that too.
Well, isn't it cold in Canada?
Yeah. Snowy, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then Kevin, the one he got wrong was the day of the triple eviction. Storyliner. And then Karen's getting the dodo music. Yeah. Karen said, "Big brother, you are trying me."
Ika's stop phrases. It's because he can't fit on the sofa tonight.
I know. There's no room for him. He'll jump at there and just knock the fucking thing over. And then I've put, fuck, Kevin's gonna win. Well, that did happen. Oh God, I'm trying to hold it together. I'm just skipping all this section. Oh my God, will Ika get to evict Kevin? Oh, that was a hopeful second there.
What was painful was, I think, didn't Ika have to announce that Kevin was the winner?
Yeah, 19 minutes and 15 seconds. That is quick, isn't it? Running up and down all those stairs, that's insane. Yeah, so no confetti or confettis. But Ika actually took it quite well after that. Yeah. She was like, it's okay, it's fine. She wasn't, because she knew it was defeat. Although she did go and try and campaign to Kevin. And I actually almost
She was like,
thought,
I've got to try.
Yeah, yeah. Dimitri's looked absolutely devastated.
What was the take that Ika was giving Kevin? About we're the
worthy people.
You got to be the best. You got to beat the best. Gaz's second tattoo of the week. John, that could be your tattoo of the week. And then Kevin was crying in the storeroom next to some peanut butter with teddies on.
Karen came in and goes, I thought someone was crying in here.
Yeah.
Realises it's Kevin and just walks
out. That's true. And then, then we had Jury House.
Oh, the jury segment.
John, what do you think of
Never mind the final Vivi Can. What I want to know is, who's better at beanbag competition throwing? Vets or newbies? That's what I want to know.
John, what do you think of Jackie? Why did they cast her?
Well, you need someone to go home first. Who knew that she'd last so long? No. But this is a serious thing, right? If you watch all reality TV shows, whether it's Big Brother or RuPaul's Drag Race or anything, there are always a couple of duff people in there, because if you had 12 fantastic, amazing, worthy people, you can't choose. It's difficult.
So you think they actually cast people to go home first?
I do. I think that they have to put the focus on certain people.
An interesting
I've never
concept.
thought of that, actually.
That's an interesting concept, though.
I think so.
But then they can end up being the goat that they drag to the end, and then you're stuck with them the whole fucking time.
That's a risk you have to take.
Oh, that's interesting.
It is true that once they've got those people in front of them, they do balance it up as how it would work as a group, and you do have to. It can't all be massive.
Yeah, you've got to have a couple of duffers, but still, Jackie's pushing it.
Yeah, but this series we had Emily, Jackie, possibly Dylan, Mark, we don't know, Dylan.
Yeah.
Dylan we grew to like, begrudgingly.
Only just, let's not go overboard. Jackie was wearing another frumpy, frilly outfit. Did you notice?
Is it a purple,
isn't it? It's awful.
Such a sugar plum fairy. Right.
I've put apparently crop tops are in Canada. Neda and Cindy are both wearing crop tops.
They better watch out for the mosquitoes around there, and it's that lake.
So then Dylan come in. They showed the video. Oh, Dylan read out a note from Ted, basically saying,
"Oh my God, how much did Neda think she was going back in? Did you know that?" when Dylan pulled that note out, she was gripping on to Jackie and Bruno. And she was like, well, she did say outright first, like, put me back in, she said. And when
Did
Dylan
she?
was reading that note, she was clutching
I didn't
Jackie
notice that.
and Dylan's hands. And as soon as she realised it wasn't that, she just let go of Bruno.
Did you notice that?
Not Dylan's hand, Bruno's hand.
I didn't notice her grabbing stuff, but I do remember she was like, put me back in.
That's
No,
funny.
she was like, she had the eyes closed. It was like the winner of Big Brother was being
Yeah.
it was that level.
So then the old housemates got to do a video saying why they should... I don't know what the point of this is, because they get to do it at the end anyway. It's and I hate it when they have to do speeches and stuff. Also, it's 60 seconds. That's too long. Make it 10 seconds, I think. Don't you
10
think?
seconds, you
Yeah,
can get
short and
nothing.
snappy,
Yeah,
isn't
yeah,
it?
I agree,
Elevator
yeah.
pitch. You've got to do it quick. So then they did their speeches. Anything notable from those?
Well, Karen, this is when Karen took responsibility for looking for a power couple.
Yeah.
She said, you might think they drug me along.
She did, I thought you'd like that use of that word, drug.
No. Why?
Because you like druv for drove.
I hate when people say drug. It's annoying. She said, spoiler alert.
I've never
they're
ever
here
heard anyone
'cause of
say
me.
drug.
Yeah,
for,
I have.
For drove.
I've heard it on
Drug. Drag.
Drag. Fucked you. I put Karen looked like she was looking at a cue card, but she was just looking at the time.
And she said, spoiler alert, they're here
Yeah.
because of me.
Yeah, they're
I could
not.
have taken her out as 8th and him out as 5th.
No, they're not. She could have took Dimitri out as 1 when she was HOH the first week. And then Kevin said, I've been myself. I'm alone, isolated and targeted. Sounds like he should be on an advert for fucking Save the Children. Whatever.
I play this game alone. That's Garrett.
And then they were bitching about Dimitri's thing, saying, why won't Dimitri's prove he's not a lapdog? Shut up. He's broken the
Doesn't need to
record
prove
for
it
competitions.
anymore. Yeah.
Shut up.
They wanted to cut Ica, don't they? Or Bruno did. Bruno was
Well,
criticising
it's
for
too
that.
late now. He can't. I just don't think... Do you think... You were going to ask us this, weren't you? Do you think Dimitri would have cut Ica at the end? He
Yeah.
wouldn't. Do you think he would have, though?
I don't think he would have.
I don't
Because I
know.
think
He's in love with her.
Yeah, he loves Ica.
Yeah. And she imagine her face if he did do that. She'd be furious.
Yeah, he's more scared about losing the relationship at
Yeah,
this point.
definitely. So
Jackie
then-
and Dylan said they expected a lot more from Kevin. Jackie
Yeah.
and Dylan said that about Kevin.
Yeah, but
That won't matter though. They'll still vote for
yeah,
him.
exactly.
But what was most interesting was they were the most swayed by Karen, I think.
Yeah, Neda was
Neda
like,
was as
yeah,
well.
that's fake as well. That's bullshit.
Film plan.
Yeah, it is flim flam. So then Ica was campaigning to Kevin, and she said, "Oh no, I've put. She should say you don't want to give Karen 25 grand after she's been putting you on blast all season. It's true, isn't it? That should have been her pitch. Like Karen's been psyching you off all season. Why would
That's
you give
true.
her
Kevin
25
doesn't
grand?
seem bothered at this
He
point,
doesn't
does
give a
he?
fuck.
No. She said, "Go on, you got more
Yeah,
on
she
that.
said it's a weak move to take Karen, fight against me and Dimitri's. And I came here to be the best player. I don't care about the money."
You sound like Kevin. He always says Dimitri's. He always
That
says
is his
Dimitri's.
name.
It's Dimitri.
No, it's Dimitri's.
Because
They-
of
they all
the
say
vest
Dimitri.
that says dumb
He
eat
had a
trees.
T-shirt that said it on.
Oh, really?
Said "Dumb eat trees."
So you're saying that Kevin is the only one who's been pronouncing his name right?
He did-
Actually,
that-
even Ica called him Dimitri.
There was
Yeah.
a scene though where Dimitri's did explain it was Dimitri's.
Really?
So don't pick me up when I'm getting it right, John.
Have you got
Okay.
Ica's diary room speech?
I
there?
don't know. Go on.
Where she said Kevin is obsessed with not looking like he's a bad player. He wants to be this great player and he wants to be respected. So if there's any chance of Kevin keeping me safe, I need to play on his ego. Didn't really work then. did it?
And Kevin said it's a bitch move to get you out.
And what did he do?
When he said that, I was like, oh, maybe he's actually not going to. But he was not. That's his third shot at Ica. He had to.
So look at my notes when
he
he
had to
when he
get-
announced when he
Bitch
announced that
move.
he'd done it. I wrote bitch
Yeah,
move
it
in
is a
capital.
bitch move. So then, in the diary room, he's on about how much he respects her ability to manoeuvre and socialise.
And didn't he say that she deserves it more than anyone else? as well?
Yeah, and she said,
And he said she deserves it more than me.
"Me, I know." And then he said, "I love you and respect you so much." And she said, "I respect you too." No love. Poor Dimitri, that's so broken. And Ica said she was dying even when Dimitri left the house just to drive in that Toyota.
Oh, it was for
Cindy.
that.
Yeah.
I was wondering when he left the house. Yeah, I forgot about
Did you
that.
think he'd gone out to do rehearsals or
I thought
something?
he got X Factor tour. Or
Yeah.
something.
And Ica said he'd been her emotional support, which I thought was sweet.
You're smart, you're strong, and you're lucky.
Oh, that was nice. So then they had the Save Me speeches. Karen said to Kevin, "I wanted to walk among the giants, not lie with ants."
Who said they fell asleep in the anthole? Jordan Palmer.
Oh yeah, that's true. Ika said, the last time I told you to shove something up my butt, you saved me. Only joking. And this is when she said, your legacy will be... What?
That you beat the best?
Yeah, in order to be the best, you have to beat... Oh, fuck, I've written that wrong. Gaz, you know.
Ika warns Kevin his legacy will be being scared of facing Demika,
Yeah,
basically.
which it is. And then Kevin said, you're one of the baddest bitches to ever set foot in his house. And for that reason, I have to evict you.
Bitch, move!
I cried. I actually cried. Especially when Dimitri was crying.
He was so sad.
Awful. When he went into the HOH room, I wanted him to just go, no! Just get on his knees and just go, no!
I read that's the most heartbreaking eviction that I've ever seen. I think ever.
I was just sat there with like tears just rolling down my face.
If I'd not been spoiled, I would have been.
But Ika took it very well, didn't she?
Very classy.
Yeah,
very classy.
she went out very classy.
She walked out to no crowd.
Yeah.
She said, Arissa, darling.
Yeah.
Do you know what Arissa said?
No, what?
We both know a queen deserves a crowd.
Yeah, that was nice.
It's true.
It would have been interesting to see a crowd there because I think they would have erupted.
Oh, they
Yeah,
would
I
have.
think
They
that.
would have.
It's really sad she didn't
It's
get
a
that.
shame, but mind you, we see that on BBC.
She'll walk out
don't
tonight,
we?
though, won't she?
Yeah,
And
she
then
will.
she'll get a reaction.
Oh, I'm so excited to meet you. We're nearly there, guys.
Speaking of tonight,
Woo, we're nearly there. So then, the interview. Arissa said, you're now considered one of the best Big Brother players, and Ika looked pleased with that. Because I think Ika does doubt her public perception sort of thing.
but she's definitely redeemed herself.
Yeah, 100%.
You could feel the respect coming off of Arissa during this interview.
Yeah, and then Arissa said about Dimitri and Ika, it seems like a true, authentic relationship, which it does.
Yeah.
And Ika said, Karen played the best game she can play, which I thought was good. And about Kevin, she said, I respect his hustle and game, but he's not as good as me and Dimitri. And then she said, send me off to the peasants, which I loved. Have you got anything else from that,
Just
guy?
that she went, bye guys. Oh, there's no one here.
Yeah,
there's no one here.
That was good.
Bye, Arissa.
That was funny. Oh, that was so sweet. Oh, it was so sad to see Ika, and it did make me realise what you said. Ika should be in the. We're denied Ika dressed up to the nines in
As
the
much
final.
as I've liked Dimitri's this whole time, and I've been captivated by him for many reasons,
Yeah.
that was the moment when I realised that Ika should have been the winner.
But before that, I thought I wanted Dimitri to win, but now it's like,
right,
oh.
and now she's not there. It's like, oh.
But I'm really worried that Kevin's gonna win.
I'm worried. I think he might do.
I'm sure he's gonna win
Hang on a
because he
minute.
knows those mental things more than Dimitri does.
Yeah.
I've forgotten how this works. There's a competition tonight.
There's
Is
three. It's three
three?
parts.
So Dimitri will win the first one.
Yeah.
The first one's always physical.
The first one's endurance.
Yeah.
And the second one is mental. And then so the first one, all three play.
Okay.
And then the two losers from the first one play the second one.
So
Dimitri
to win a place in the final.
Yeah,
basically.
so Dimitri needs to win the endurance, and then Kevin and Karen would face off in the mental one, and then
Kevin would unfortunately win.
Oh yeah, and then Kevin and Dimitri would face off in the final two, and then whoever wins that picks the person they take with them to the end.
Ah, this is complicated. I've forgotten how it works.
I explained that really well.
Well done.
Yeah, so we need Dimitri to win the endurance because that's
Is that called HOH?
Yeah, it's a 3-part HOH.
Okay.
Oh my god, how are they going to fit it all in?
2 hours.
Oh god, we're going to be
Well,
shit.
hour and a half.
Bye. John,
We need
it's
to
lucky
get-
you're here. We
we
need
need
the
to get
mental
on it.
support. Okay, guys, we're going to get on it. Fingers crossed. Right,
We're like probably the only
John,
people in the
who do you
world
want
that
to
watch
win?
it that don't know right now.
Team Dimitri for me.
Gaz.
Dimitri for the win.
We don't
Hold
want
on,
Dimitri.
Dimitri's. Apparently.
Dimitri is doing.
Oh, okay.
Not apparently.
Well, you
Ask Dimitri's sister, Vasilina. She knows.
Vaseline.
Leaky girl.
Whatever. Okay, see you in a minute. Well.
So we've crashed back down to earth and the harsh realities of not getting the winner that we wanted yet again.
Is that it?
Discuss. Yeah.
Well,
Did you want me to do something more elaborate?
That's the feeling that we're very much used to, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not getting the winner that we want.
Mm-hmm.
Especially, I've only liked one winner out of 5.
What, a Big Brother Canada?
Yeah.
Yeah, and think about the entire seasons of Big Brother you've ever watched in your life. Like, you're never happy with it anymore, right? We're not. Anyway, not UK.
No. That slithering snake, or snail,
Snail.
as Gaz
It's
says.
snail.
It's
Someone said snail.
A snake! Kevin Robert Martin.
Now that leads us on to the fact that there was a snake in that task.
What was it, like Indiana Jones themed?
It's like Survivor meets Indiana Jones because they were all ejected out of the Odyssey in
Clear the house!
They cleared the house in their little escape pods and they crashed down.
There's some good special effects there, wasn't
But then
there?
they were back in the house later on, so that was...
No, but
How
it's
did they
fine
get
because
back?
it's
Yeah, exactly. How did they get back?
The Odyssey had landed, obviously, behind that like temple thing,
Okay, Spock.
and then they went back in. And Arissa appeared in like a little hologram.
Was she a
form.
hologram?
Yeah, she was like
Well, they just sort of...
being like moved around of the hologram thing,
Yeah.
and she was wearing like a Maleficent, like dark princess dress, wasn't she?
You like the dress.
I like the dresses.
Gaz.
It's chic for me.
John, you didn't like the dress.
I didn't like it. That's a boot from me.
But you're not friends with Arissa like
What is
we
it
are.
from you?
That's true.
So
What
what?
is a boot?
A boot.
A boot.
A boot.
A boot.
Toot a boot. Or if you're in Canada, a boot.
A boot.
A boot. In the house.
I liked it. I liked her leg.
She had one
her
leg
on
out.
display. That was
That's
like
good.
Angelina Jolie, wasn't it?
Yeah, Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Yeah, it was actually.
You look surprised that I know that. Like I don't know these things.
Oh, hang on, we missed that they did that elaborate VT where they were all like
The pod evacuation sequence.
when they were talking to the Odyssey and they were in Odyssey, show me everything.
Yeah. Listening.
Promoting show me again.
The cameraman went in the house.
The car didn't get much airtime tonight, did it? I was quite. I wanted to see Kevin drive away in the car at the end. Bye.
I wanted to see him drive away in the car at the beginning.
Yeah.
It dropped
What?
them
And
all-
not win.
Yeah, exactly. And Karen and Dimitri in the final team.
They should have just left him on that island.
all those what island? Oh,
Right,
in the jungle.
balancing the bricks. Yeah, we didn't notice that product placement there, did we?
Should have Brickley Bear come out and judge it.
3, 2, 1. Initiate final HOH. Woo!
Hang on, they put a lot of money into that.
It
final
did look.
HOH.
It did look
well,
good.
part one of it at
Dry
least.
ice. Yeah.
They blew the budget on part
Yeah,
one.
the
The
second
rest of
was
it
just a bit of old rope, literally.
some fairy lights.
I was disappointed that they didn't come out of those pods covered in ectoplasm.
Oh, it's like Avatar, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
it wasn't that good. John, what did you think of this HOH? Did you enjoy it? Did you understand what was going on?
Is this the brick thing you're talking about?
Yeah, the balance in the bricks.
I understood it. It looks tricky.
So they had to run along, balance bricks, hold a vine, tie it up. What? I was what the fuck?
They had to get up a pyramid and then slide down it into a big dinosaur footprint.
They were all pulling like strained faces.
Karen was sticking the bricks down her bra
That was good, yeah.
Not once did I see Karen's progress shown on TV.
because there wasn't no progress to speak of.
Yeah.
Yeah. But do you prefer, because I do,
What?
a traditional endurance for the final HOH? Like just them hanging on to something for dear life. And whoever wants it the most wins. Because this one's not really fair. Karen can't do this task.
She wouldn't have held on either.
No, but could
if
she
they had
do?
an
Yeah.
endurance one.
Well, she won that
She
one
did
with
press for
Cindy.
power. No, but that was.
Well, Cindy did the
What,
hard work.
Cindy won it?
I don't know. Was she hanging on? Was Cindy gripping onto Karen? Right?
I don't
Karen
know.
was on the rope.
Yeah.
Aye.
That involved Cindy more than
Yeah,
Karen, and we
Cindy
know
did
that
the
Cindy's
work.
good at these endurance things. She got back in on that rope thing.
Well, yeah, true.
But I loved everything about that task. I liked that it had a snake in it. It looked like it came from that Britney.
Well,
video.
Kevin was always going to be in it anyway, so...
Oh yeah.
Thank you. Because I was trying to read my notes, which I can't read now because I wrote them drunk.
And they had like little Han Solo black waistcoats
did.
on.
Dimitri said he didn't want Ica's legacy to be forgotten.
I thought that he said her weave.
Yeah, I actually don't know if he said the word legacy, but I couldn't be bothered to wind it.
You said Dimitri.
Yeah.
We were debating during the episode whether it's Dimitri or Dimitri's.
There we go.
No,
Sort him out.
you just said Dimitri.
Yeah, but why has it got a vest that says "dumb eat trees" if it's not trees?
Guys, it doesn't matter anymore. Let's move on.
It's all over.
It's all semantics. Kevin wants to keep his heart rate down and the vine still. He said it's about being slow and steady, but John, you said that means Karen would win.
Exactly.
But
and she didn't win.
She did not win. There were some good facial expressions going on. Everyone looked... I thought Kevin had sweat dripping off him, but you
It's
said
just
it
the
was rain.
It might have been a mix of both.
Do you think this task is ageist and or sexist? I do. Task? It's not a task,
Yeah, but
is
what What? You want to give, what is it again?
Oh yeah, gardening, extreme gardening.
Multitasking on a high level, extreme gardening. Is that what you want?
Speed crocheting.
Do you think they should give everyone a suitable challenge to their age bracket and judge it in a different way?
So what would be a good task for you, Gaz?
For my age bracket?
Like naming Disney characters or something. John, yours would be...
I'd definitely walk it.
John's would be Britpop bands.
Yours would be songs by Morrissey.
Yes, correct. Ding, 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 ding.
That's basically Mastermind.
But either way.
Is it called Mastermind?
They did that would be Brother.
They did have that task at HOH where they all were holding the weights and each weight
Press for Power.
Press for Power.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I didn't know it was called.
Well, we do a podcast.
Just the one where they're holding up the weights. That's all I know.
Yeah.
And each weight was suited to
individually calibrated. So they
that
say.
was the closest thing.
Did they? I missed that.
No, but they do normally say it's individually calibrated. But for that one, I don't think they did.
I don't remember saying that.
Yeah, they said each people holding up the weights. Mm-hmm. Each one was for their body weight or something.
Yeah, but that was void because there was no electric shocks in those suits.
There should have been. I didn't really understand that task. I didn't really like it.
Didn't you?
Not really. Did you like it?
It was tense. But we were happy when Dimitri won. Remember,
the bricks. I didn't understand that one. I didn't understand
either.
The one that followed
I didn't either.
It was good because it was so delicate and hanging in the balance. When those bricks fell down, it was like, oh shit, they're gonna.
I've seen vetoes.
It could have happened to anyone.
Better.
It could have fallen at that moment.
It's okay. I don't know.
Like, you prefer that one with the big baby toys?
I didn't mind that one. You're the one who took against that so much.
I like that one that Jackie won, where she was tied up in the headphones.
Oh yeah, that was good. Jackie. At least she did something useful, apart from look like an old frump.
Make us a pizza, Jackie. Jesus, make yourself useful.
So Dimitri won, yay! Dimitri won the endurance task, yay! So then,
John,
we know what happened afterwards, so we can't say yay.
John objected to how loudly I celebrated Dimitri's win. He was
Did
like,
you?
Jesus! I was like, yeah!
I think that's for both of you. Both were,
yeah. James used to be like that with me. He used to just be like, look shocked every time I screamed when something happened on the TV.
I turn into a football hooligan when it's like Big Brother.
Yeah, you've got to. You've got to.
Well,
you should never apologise for that.
I think my issue was just that was part one. We can't celebrate yet.
Yes, you can, because then what happened afterwards? You just get depressed. So the next part was a mental competition. It was something to do with stars, and they had to link together people's names. There was a bit of old rope, and it was a constellation. Anything?
5 of them.
Constellations.
Yeah, what was the point? Orders that the people had done stuff in. Days
sometimes it was
that things
alphabetical
happened.
order, sometimes it was what?
When you said a bit of old rope, you weren't talking about Karen, were you?
I'm talking about Kevin's old shtick. Karen did seem to actually be doing quite well, didn't she?
That's called editing.
Yeah,
it was. No, but she did know what she was doing with the answers.
But then she did seem to not know the alphabet at one point.
Yeah, no, she's selecting Dimitri, but he wasn't an option or something. Yeah. But what I noticed with that was that Big Brother was only lighting up the stars which were possible.
So
you're already getting them narrowed down. It's like multiple choice exam. Like, you want that one.
Yeah, but the multiple choice is like 9 choices or something.
Well, yeah, there is that.
Yeah. True.
Kevin decided to lay out the ropes and work out which was the longest. What
a mastermind.
Well, better than Karen.
What about Kevin's black and white shirt that he was wearing? That was
awful.
new.
And that black and white jacket that he followed it up with in the final
Kevin
was also awful.
Disgusting. Considering he's bisexual, you think he'd have better taste.
Is he officially bisexual?
No, gay for play.
That's what I think. Gay for play.
He's open.
Open it.
Open it.
Gay when it benefits.
Yeah, gay for money.
Gay for pay.
Exactly.
Play.
Exactly. Well, both. So then,
one thing that Karen had no problem with was that one about Jackie.
Oh yeah.
When she was on the block.
Oh yeah, because she hates
Jackie. She hates
Jackie. And they said something about they'd done this task before in a previous season. I couldn't remember it. Could you?
No.
I never seen anything like that.
Don't remember that. It's crap because you can't play along at home because you don't know who went where. Like if you actually knew that, you'd be a weird. Imagine if we sat there going, "Oh yeah, so and so went that."
But the way it was on the wall,
really,
I bet there are people out there.
The way it was on the wall as well, it was hard to go. Oh, he should go.
Yeah,
we couldn't see that.
We're not watching it in glorious HD on Global, so you know.
The first one I felt like I couldn't play along. The second one I felt like I couldn't. It was just like. It was cheap, bit of old rope crap. Anyway, it took Karen 41 minutes 39 seconds, And it took Kevin 12 minutes, 13 seconds.
Unbelievable.
The stars had aligned for him.
Do you think that they know this? Because obviously they take turns to do it. So if Karen went first, Kevin's waiting in the back for 45 minutes. Does he go...
They must have an idea, mustn't they?
Yeah, they must do.
At least they actually told us the fucking time that Karen got. I suppose they didn't just go, oh yeah, Kevin, you won. And then just didn't say what Karen got.
You know that stars aligned thing? Is that your words or was that Big Brother's words?
No, Kevin said something about the stars being aligned, yeah. At this point, I've written John is sacked. I'm not sure why.
Because I was teasing you about the Dimitri...
Oh, about Dimitri's pronunciation?
Yeah, because every time Arissa...
Give him that airtime.
That was it, yeah.
It was like Dimitri this, Dimitri that. And I said, look, that's how you pronounce it, no?
Right, if you want John back on the podcast, tweet me, like at beer. If not, tweet John. Oh no, that don't make sense. Puppy hand. Anyway, okay. So then we met the first 5 again. Do you remember the first 5 on season 2? It was Sabrina and all that, and Kenny, and they were an alliance, and they were doing really well until Canada voted. So I don't think the first 5 is a good thing.
That's why you wrote that. Now I
get
it.
Well, stop reading my notes. Read your own fucking notes. So Gary looked like a bit of an oil slick. He had roses on his lapel.
And he had like a choker and 2 big gold bling chains. He looked good though.
The besties looked all season.
Do you think?
Yeah, he normally has that green makeup, which makes him look like he's expiring.
He'd gone light on the eye makeup, hadn't he?
Yeah.
And mind you, he did have those eyebrows bleached on Instagram the other day. They didn't let bleach, did they?
No.
Why'd he bother then?
Pass. Who did you enjoy seeing again out of the first 5, John?
Probably Cassandra.
Oh yeah, you like Cassandra.
We
What about you, Gary?
Cassandra's getting tired.
Yeah, it's like cliche generator.
Gary's my favourite because, you know, I was waiting for him to return all series long.
Yeah. Cassandra's just, you know, stock phrases, just like Neda.
Like
And Ika. Do you think it's good that Arissa gave the first 5 some airtime, or you don't care what they have to say?
Only because Gary got to talk. Other than that, I don't want to hear what Emily's got to say.
What about Mark?
Should have been casted. Mark.
What about Dilly Dally?
Definitely not. Is that tattoo Dylan had new on his chest? Is that
Dylan or Dallas?
Dallas. I keep fucking getting all the D's mixed up.
Dallas looked greasy. Dallas looked disgusting. He looked like,
Have you ever seen Dallas not looking greasy?
No, but he looked even greasier than normal. He looked absolutely gross. And Gary said he loved Karen and something about the true tea. That's obviously the theme of the evening.
Yeah, it was.
So the third part of the HOH, I like the way this looked. It looked really cool. It looked like a music video or something.
It's a CGI cube.
Yeah, it looked like the Cube with Philip Schofield. And it had all...
That's one for the UK listeners.
Yeah.
I bet they've got the cube in Canada.
Yeah, they've got it in Spain because I watched the Spanish Cube. It was El Cubo.
Were you on holiday?
Yeah, I was on holiday. Yeah. And we watched quite a bit of it.
Maybe Arissa could present the cube in Canada if they haven't got it yet.
That would be good.
Or Gary.
And then they had the past housemates kind of floating in octagons. Did you like that, John? Did you enjoy that?
Yeah, very tacky, very interesting.
Considering it's
It's like
based...
a David Guetta video.
It's just the 2 housemates answering questions, but they've made it look a bit flash, haven't they?
But what I didn't know
Drake.
is how... logistically...
Showing my hip-hop roots there.
What, like Drake with the bad dancing?
No, Drake in the Cube, yeah.
Is he in a cube?
Yeah, he's in a cube doing the dancing.
Hotline
yeah.
Bling.
Oh, God, you guys.
I know he just does crap dad dancing.
Yeah, he does, yeah.
I just wondered how they'd like done that logistically, because you could see that there was that wall where Gary likes to go and emote. No, was it that one? No, where Kevin goes out to cry.
Yeah,
it was behind them, and they'd put that set up there, but that was all CGI. I don't know how they'd managed to do that.
I don't either, but it did look good. Well done, Big Brother Canada team. Hold on, we haven't talked about what the housemates were wearing. Oh, you said Kevin's suit looked gross, the flowery suit.
Yeah, like a magic eye.
Karen had glittery boobs.
Yeah, Karen's
nice.
boobs look really weird on our stream.
That's nice for the final, I think. No, it's not on our stream, they just look weird.
I think in HD they'd look better.
And Dimitri was wearing a blue tuxedo.
I like that.
Did
I
you?
like a blue
I
suit.
didn't like
I didn't like it. It was too blue.
Blue's not his colour, I don't
It was
think.
too bright a blue as well. If it was a dark blue, I think maybe, but that bright
I
blue.
thought it was quite TARDIS blue. Maybe that's why, because, you know, space theme.
Yeah, I was not a fan. We really missed seeing Ika dressed up on finale night, didn't we? Ika doing her speeches.
She made up for it.
She did arrive in a wedding dress.
Yeah, that's true.
To make up for it.
That's true. I wish they had married Ika and Dimitri at the end.
There and then.
Under the confettis.
What? Married by Marsha?
That would be good. So then, oh God, Dimitri started losing this task quite quickly, didn't he?
Yeah.
We were like, maybe he's got it right.
But it was impossible.
Maybe he can catch up.
He got the first 2 right, and then the next 3 wrong. By that point, he couldn't catch up.
I think his brain just went to mush, didn't it? A bit like us on this podcast.
The questions were hard, though.
They
It was
were really
basically a true or
hard.
false, right? An A or B situation with 2 buzzers either side because they didn't want to do that turning box thing on the finale. A bit cheap, isn't it? I got an example question that I wrote down.
Okay, good.
Equal number of male or female jurors won a POV competition. What does that mean?
It means the same number of males and females. One.
But how is it
But
A
what
or B?
was the answer? A or B?
I
That's a
don't
good
know.
point.
An equal number of male... Oh, I don't understand
That's
it.
a very good point.
Maybe I wrote the question down not
Sold
fully.
for X. Not.
Press for power.
At one point during that competition, both of you let out a sigh at exactly the same point. It was magic. It was just like, oh, okay, this is how the evening's going. It's like, pour some more wine.
So?
You got to give it to Kevin, though. You got to.
Well, I have asked this question.
He did his homework. He did his homework.
He was studying. He woke up in the morning. He was studying, talking to himself.
Well, fuck all else to do. I didn't
No
know no one to talk
friends.
to.
Yeah.
Chatting to his pig.
I blame that pig.
So yeah, then there was the ceremony where he evicted Dimitri.
Yeah, and as Dimitri was evicted, what's it called again? The brand, the peanut butter. It's fucking peanut butter bites.
Yeah, flashed up on the
Snack
screen.
bites came up
That is
during Dimitri's
very-
eviction.
that
Put
is-
some respect on his name,
That
Big
is
Brother.
very inappropriate. And Kevin said, "Dude, you dominated. I have to evict you. Buy this delicious peanut butter." And then Dimitri came out, and Arissa went, How devastated are you? Really perkily. And what did Dimitri say? I don't know. I found Ica in there. It was all good. And Dimitri said he respects Karen and Kevin's game. Why didn't you vote for Karen then, eh? So then we had Kevin and Karen in the final 2. This is kind of like a final 2 that we only dreamt of back in the day, wasn't it? That Kevin Robert Martin versus Karen.
Yeah, they are like season-long rivals.
Yeah.
So it wasn't exciting because you just knew the outcome.
The whole thing wasn't tense, was it? And then we had, coming in to do Dr. Will's bit on the jury, Tim Dormer. John, do you think Tim Dormer has the gravitas to do Will Kirby's jury section?
No, they all talked over him. he
Gaz
had no control.
Gaz don't know who Will Kirby is. Don't worry about it.
Well, I've heard of him. Does he do it every time on BBC?
No,
The
not
past
always.
few years.
Dan Giesling does it sometimes.
Well, he did Canada long
okay.
time, didn't he?
Okay. I thought he'd done US as well. So what? Tim was no good.
No,
He wasn't really asking that tough questions,
He wasn't
was
asking
he?
the questions.
I liked seeing Tim,
Yeah.
but I don't think that bit's ever any good.
No, it's pointless.
They
It's
had
really
Ian Terry
pointless.
do it one year. That was
He did have to break up a row between Ica and Neda, though. I like that.
Oh yeah, that was good.
Ica snubbing Jackie.
Jackie.
It was worth it for that and her giving her the finger.
Jackie gave her the
that was
finger.
that was the best part of that.
I put Tim playing the straight man. He wasn't he? He's like trying to be, on the one hand, blah, blah, blah.
Did you think he was going to be like Darren from Big Brother 1 and like now he's gay, he's gone really camp?
No, I just thought he was being very serious. And then Dylan's like, Karen's my girl, and Dre went...
She voted you out!
And then Dylan said, she's lived longer than all of us. Like, that's an achievement. And just being alive. And then Ica went to Neda, you left 5th. And how do you know what went on in the game? Plus, you're always shit-faced, so not that I can really talk.
And she said, I'm sorry you're insulted, you left 5th. Just to really rub it in.
I didn't like
Neda.
I didn't like what Ica was wearing. Just
That
that
white
lace,
dress?
that lacy purple dress she was wearing in the jury segment. You don't remember it?
Oh, no, don't.
No, it wasn't good. What about Neda? She's
Sour old bitch.
she is a cunt.
Couldn't she enjoy anything, that woman?
She was, well, in the jury section she wasn't so bad, but at the end, all this fake, like at jury house, I'm cool, let's all get along, blah blah blah. Her actual real personality come out in the final, back to rolling her fucking eyes at everything, wasn't she?
Yeah, and made worse because she didn't have a glass of white wine now.
Yeah.
She was desperate for a drink.
So who said someone needs to walk out the house better than the person that walked in.
Tim said that's a true winner.
I really clunked over that sentence.
Someone who walks out a better person than when they walked in.
Is that Kevin Robert Mart-wins?
No.
It's not, is it? So then the old housemates came out, the post-jury ones.
Post-jury flops.
Ika was in her wedding dress. Jackie looked like a frumptopus as usual. I can't speak anymore.
Flumptopus.
Yeah, flumptopus.
Dylan was dressed as a Butlins
the wine
red coat.
down.
Shut up. Dylan was dressed like he was from Butlins.
They don't know what that is in Canada, do they?
Never
It's
mind.
like a holiday camp where they wear red jackets.
Like Pontins.
Yeah.
That's cleared it up.
Yeah.
We said there was a very subdued reaction to Dimitri coming out. No one seemed that. Do you think it was because they were sad or they were just bored?
Well, throughout the whole show, whenever you could hear the audience, they were cheering for Kevin, which I thought was quite surprising.
It's because fucking Jordan Parha cunts in the audience, isn't it? With fucking Peely and that Alison.
Alison.
You actually got her name right once. You might as well call her Alison.
I remember that Alison. She was in that war room, wasn't she?
Yeah, she had the bum veto.
I didn't even recognise her.
No,
that wasn't Alison, that was Ashley.
Same thing,
Ashley.
boring.
You don't need to recognise
Ashley, the only notable thing that Ashley did was she went out with that Zach idiot. You know,
Fucking hell.
Zach, he was like with Jordan Parha in Newport.
Yeah.
God, I don't remember that at all.
He's just a generic
Yeah, he
jock
was like
type.
a Disney prince type looking guy, wasn't
Nah,
he?
that's
Yeah,
an
he
insult
was.
to Disney princes.
With like a big jaw, like a jock. Yeah, like a jock.
Yeah, black hair.
He was boring. Anyway, Ashley went out with him. Look, John can't even remember, and John has got really good memories. That says it all. So then they answered the question. The jury asked the housemates questions. Neda's question was all about herself. She asked was it Kevin? Were you ever loyal?
To her.
And then she
To me.
Oh
in
yeah,
the
to
game.
her. And then she like stared off to the side awkwardly.
Yeah, because the camera was in front of them, but the screen was to the side. That was poor staging on Big Brother's part.
I think they're just trying to make Neda look like an idiot.
It worked. But Cindy with an S, the pro that she is, with all that pageant experience that she's got, straight down the lens,
Yeah, she knows.
boobs and teeth. She was on it.
Kevin was talking so fast. I think he was on coke. Bruno. Oh, fuck off, Bruno.
Who started Kevin? I want to know.
Gary.
Not Nikki. That's
Stevie Wonder.
This was the biggest fucking.
Brian Dowling joke.
This was the biggest joke. Fucking Bruno said to Kevin, "What was your biggest move in the game?" Kevin said his biggest move was using the Ica on veto and on
Ica.
Fuck!
The veto on Ica.
Ica, but yeah. Gaz, John,
Using the veto on
I'm not
Ica.
doing the podcast anymore. Gaz and John,
Podcast?
Yeah.
fuck off.
Kevin.
Okay.
Gaz and John are doing the podcast from now on.
Okay, what Lindsay was trying to say was Kevin
said
boasted, yeah,
Go on, John.
that his biggest
Go on.
move
was
using
the veto on Ica and thus getting Dylan out, but that was completely the opposite of what
Do you
his
think that was a
intention
good
was.
move?
No,
Was that a good
that was
move?
terrible.
It's
that was
made
a
me
failed move.
It's
so
made
it's
me
like,
mix my words up because I'm so agog and irate and the ridiculousness that was actually a good move. Shooting at Ica and Dimitri 2 weeks in a fucking row, and you're bragging that that's your biggest move in the house. Sit down, bitch. Your biggest move in the house was cuddling that fucking pig. Then, if that's your biggest move, fuck off.
there's no way to talk about Kevin. I mean, William. Fuck.
This is going well. Look, no one
It
listens.
wasn't even scripted as well.
No one listens to the final podcast, so it don't matter.
It's just going to be Joseph, Arissa, and
Nah,
Laurie.
Arissa's on to her next job now.
Arissa's watching that BBUK that I told her to watch.
I don't blame her. So then, oh god, come on,
Jackie,
Gaz, you read some shit out. 'cause I can't speak.
Jackie then actually decided to call Karen to account on that thing that she said about carrying Jamaica to the final. But I don't know what she had as the answer. Do you?
Karen just went, "No, I didn't say that."
She
she
denied it,
backtracked,
yeah.
didn't she? Yeah.
Oh, that's poor game, poor jury management on Karen's part. William then said to Kevin, "Do you think that if it wasn't for me using that secret power of veto, that you'd actually be here now?" And Kevin pretty much admitted that no, he wouldn't, and thanked William for that.
Yeah, Kevin, so you better give William some cash.
So basically, this whole failure of this entire end of the season is actually William's fault.
But you said that you said that at the start of this podcast that it's all William's fault.
But actually, no, it's not.
It's all William's
Karen's fault for not speaking up and making sure he failed that task because Big Brother let him get away with being caught.
Well, that's Big. So it's Big Brother's fault.
Big Brother's fault. Big Brother engineered this.
We could go back and back and back and find out whose fault it is eventually. The fact is, we are where we are. Dre said something to Karen about being the oldest player, and Karen said, a lot of times my mind and body wasn't going to carry me.
You think Karen was about fucking 70 years old the way they go on?
She's not old man Jerry, is she, John? You know about old man Jerry, don't you?
And how old was he? 60 odd?
He was like 70 odd.
I mean, like, yeah, in BBK.
Big Brother America, right?
Yeah.
And in,
You're going home.
Yeah. And then he fell in the pool.
Yeah, that was a different Jerry, but he was an old fella as well.
What Jerry
Isn't he in
is?
Jerry, who was
BB1, right? Is he series 1?
No, Jerry was Dan Giesling's adversary.
And he fell in the pool.
Yeah, and he called Dan Giesling Judas. That was a different Jerry who fell in the pool. Another old guy.
It was an old guy. How many old Jerrys were there?
2, but...
2?
Yeah, honestly.
In the American version?
Yeah, I know I'm drunk, but honestly, I'm telling the truth.
Old Jerry, who on day 1, Big Brother 10, they all voted who to have as HOH. It was the first thing they ever did. And Jerry won.
Yeah.
Not Jerry.
That was Jerry who was Dan Giesling's adversary.
Who are you talking about?
The other Jerry, a different Jerry fell in the pool. John, this is an
No,
absolute...
the same Jerry fell in the pool.
I've seen that clip of someone falling in the pool because
Yeah.
you used to talk about it all the
The
time.
old guy, right?
Yeah, it's
He
an
like
old
walks
guy.
backwards into
Yeah,
the pool, like
red
looking at a plane or something.
Listeners,
going
I know
by.
you're frustrated listening to this bit, but I know you know that I'm right. It was a different Jerry because it was on a different series when he fell in the pool.
Please
me
let
to
us
back
know
you
in the
up.
comments
No,
below.
you don't need to fucking let us
There aren't
know.
comments below, it's a tweet.
You don't need to let us know.
It's not
No, but
YouTube.
can you not comment on
No,
Skype?
but if you search on
Yeah, people
YouTube,
don't.
no, but you should. But if you YouTube Jerry falling in the pool, it's not old man Jerry. It's a different old Jerry, but he's about 20 years younger than old man Jerry. Anyway, we digress. John, you can say no as much as you like. I know for a fact, 100%, I'm right on this. I'll bet you £1 million right now.
Okay, £1 million. Okay.
And I know you think I'm drunk, but I know I am drunk.
Okay, so just to be clear, the same Jerry. Just to be clear, the same Jerry who on day 1, Big Brother 10.
Yeah.
They all did that thing where they all voted who gets head of household just at first
Yeah, I
glances.
remember that.
That's a different Jerry who fell
do
in
it
the
now.
pool.
Put Jerry fell in the pool.
Big
That was
Brother.
about Big Brother 5 or 6, old man Jerry who fell in the pool. Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
It wasn't.
It was. Guys,
not.
don't worry, we're not having John back on the podcast. Gaz is just looking up so we can move on from this
I think
section.
Lindsay shouldn't come back at this point.
I think you're probably
Get
right.
dethroned off her own podcast.
I think you're right. Oh, God.
Oh, watching the scene. Look, that's old man Jerry. Look.
Oh, it's Memphis. Oh, fuck.
I'm right, aren't I? Look.
That is old man Jerry.
Yes, see, I'm right. I'm right. And he falls in the pool. He's looking at something in the sky. He falls
Watch it.
backwards. See, I'm right.
Jerry is just falling
So
in the pool.
I was right.
Were you wrong?
You were wrong. Lindsay was wrong. This is why they needed me tonight.
But there was another Jerry in a different
And that's Dan Giesling.
But
that
is
looks like
Dan
it's the
Giesling.
fucking early 90s.
But it does. It looks old, doesn't it? But Dan Giesling is younger than me. But there was another.
is Bruno.
There was another Jerry who was
Dan
old.
Giesling deleted me off Facebook. That's a different story.
Right, but I do apologise, John. But there was.
I was right.
You were right, but there was another Jerry. Do you admit there was another Jerry?
I've not actually
He's already
seen...
said that himself, hasn't he? Or not?
I've
I
not
know
seen
you brought that up.
But the one that fell in the pool, I knew that was the old man Jerry.
All right, we've
Anyway.
established the falling in the pool
Going
thing
back
now.
to Big Brother Canada, the point is that Karen is not very old. Maybe it's just
Yeah,
because...
good point. Old man Jerry was old.
Yeah, he was old.
Maybe it's because in the context of BB Can, they don't really put many old people in. But if you look at like our Big Brother, you got
Yeah,
like
you're
celebrities
right.
that are like 83
Yeah,
or
Kim
whatever.
Woodburn was fucking old as fuck. And Reg Holdsworth and shit like that.
Sylvester Stallone's mother.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Jackie.
Yeah, she was 83, I think. I think Jackie was 83.
Jackie.
We had David Guest in there, and he
Yeah.
promptly died afterwards. So like,
He wasn't even that old and he died, so that was unfortunate.
but look at him.
So then, Dimitri said, "What moves have you made to Kevin?"
And
He said getting
Getting rid of
Dimitri
you.
out.
Yeah. Is that right? I've written Karen, but it was
Probably.
Kevin.
Getting Karen out.
Look, I've lost it.
This is the part
Gaz.
of the podcast
Yeah.
where Lindsay falls.
Don't tell me you want me to rescue this.
You got it, because otherwise John's going to take over the podcast and it's going to be all
throw us
over.
both
It's not going to be all over. If I take it.
Right. Karen said that her biggest move was making a friend out of Kevin, which was a question from Dylan. Mm-hmm. A friend out of Kevin? Do you think Karen can realistically call Kevin a friend by now?
Jesus
That
Christ.
Kevin Robert Mart-wins.
With friends like these, who needs entering? Yeah, go on.
Okay, this is
I
falling
can't read
apart.
my own writing.
What are you doing?
This is falling apart.
Come on then.
I have 3 questions for the
Okay.
pair of you.
Okay,
And
like
take-
Gary Busey, the 3 questions for Emma, right?
I'm like, that is
We're
me.
about at that fucking level right now.
What, Emma Willis level?
No, Gary Busey level.
I'm Dr. Will talking
Okay.
to you two on the jury.
Okay.
Okay, so Kevin won. What was Kevin's one
Spoiler
best
alert.
strategic move?
Well, it definitely wasn't what he said.
No.
Hold on, you must have had one. Was it?
Can't think of a single
Was it
one.
coasting up to William? Maybe was it evicting
Well,
Neda?
yes, actually, because
Yeah.
William using that POV actually kept him in the game, so that is actually his best strategic move, and it's the one that I think is the worst because it's morally bankrupt.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
I feel like a lot of his move was not strategy; it was just winning competitions. He was always making out with some mastermind. Just because you talk to the camera
But also,
doesn't mean you're a mastermind.
getting rid of Ica really was.
Getting rid of Ica was a good move.
The beginning of his win,
because
wasn't
she
it?
would have beat him, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Because
that's about
what
10
did she
different
say?
answers.
Yeah.
What did she say about my game beats yours every time?
Yeah, I loved it when she said that. Go on.
Okay, if you were a jury member, what question would you have wanted answered from both Kevin and Karen?
Ooh. Oh, God.
Kevin and Karen.
I just realised it was the Battle of the K's, Kevin and Karen. What would you have asked them? What would you want to know? What do you want them to prove?
Yeah, I would have asked Kevin, why didn't you bring a single nice item of clothing into the house with you? Because I don't give a fuck about this game.
I would ask Kevin, oh, God. Does he actually think he's a good game player? Because I don't think he is.
No,
And
well,
he even
no, but-
admitted that he wasn't at certain
But given
points.
that he has actually beat both Ica and Demetrius, is he now by default a good player?
What about, Kevin, where would you rank yourself among Big Brother players? Like, would you say you're in the top 5 or something like that?
All-time players?
Yeah, because it would be interesting to see what he said to that, I think.
Just stop talking about how many times he's won all the competitions against
Yeah.
Demetrius, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. Hold on, go on, what else?
Hold up.
Okay, so
No,
final...
what you'd ask Karen as
I would
well?
ask- Karen.
Hold on.
Well, actually, that leads us on to my next question, which is, they say...
I started, so I'll finish.
No. It segues into my next question anyway. They say if you've made it to final 3, you've done something right. What
said
did
that?
Karen do right? Well, Dr. Will said it right.
Well, I don't know, because oftentimes it's just...
That's so American.
I know.
Oftentimes.
It's just the goat who gets dragged to the final 3, isn't it?
Yeah.
They just drag someone along because they think they can beat them. Like Sabrina made it to final 2.
Victoria made it
Yeah,
final 3
exactly,
in
so-
American version.
The thing you've done right might be just doing something shit in a way.
But it did occur
The
to
thing
me.
you did right was doing something wrong.
Yeah.
But it
It's
occurred,
doing nothing, maybe. Some of the time it's just doing nothing.
it occurred to me that actually Karen had only won one HOH, which really was thanks to Cindy, probably. And that actually the fact she was in the final, having not won a single thing and had never been a target, maybe spoke volumes about her social game. Everyone
Yeah.
liked Karen,
True.
even though she was like quite
True.
vocal and caused tension amongst
'Cause
Kevin.
she's funny.
People kept her there.
I think if you're funny, you can get away with a lot, don't you think? Like,
well,
even-
absolutely.
like just in real life, let alone in the game. So, yeah. So,
If you two were on the jury, who would you have voted for? Everything that you know, who would you have voted for? It could have been personal. It could have been
Karen,
honouring the best player. You would have
Karen
voted
out of
Karen.
spite because I don't like that Kevin Robert Martin.
I think I would have voted for Kevin. But I wish I could say Karen. I wish I could.
Why would you have voted for Kevin? Just because
'Cause you
you're
respect
honouring the
his
best
game.
player?
Because he won lots of comps and he's just a bit smarter, I guess.
But did he entertain you?
At
Did he create a
times.
hashtag? Things Karen says. Karen has been
That
a
would be weird
phenomenon.
if Kevin had created a hashtag things Karen says, wouldn't it?
Did he generate one?
Things Kevin says, oh, I'm alone and isolated with my pig today.
Exactly. There would never be a hashtag for that because it's crap.
Let me have a jar of teddy bear peanut butter. No, you're right. Whatever. Anyway, yeah,
I
good
said
questions. Thanks,
that
John.
Kevin's desperation
He's
during
holding this podcast together.
that. Well,
I am. That's what I'm here for.
Carry on, Gaz.
I said that Kevin's desperation during that questioning segment was so cringeworthy.
He was very desperate.
He was playing the "I want it more than you" card. That's not enough. I want it more.
No. Well, apparently it is.
Yeah.
So Ica said, what was your mastermind move? And Kevin said, my fake final two with Dylan.
That
What?
was weird, yeah.
I would have not
so
voted for
lame.
him on that basis. I've changed my answer for you,
Oh,
John.
yeah.
Ica and Dimitri getting a lot of love from the crowd. And Dimitri said, you started playing on day 48. I started playing on day 2. I don't know what the question was, but Kevin said, you are a beast.
So then it came to the vote, and
Right.
as is tradition, Arissa said, let me be clear,
Yeah.
you're voting for who you want to win.
Thanks, Topaz.
You said there should be a memorial plaque up for
There
Topaz.
should be a framed picture of Topaz with
Yeah.
that finger up
Yeah.
in the corner of every finale ever to remind you, lest we forget.
Never forget. So we paused at this point to predict who we thought would get what votes.
This is where Lindsay gets a one-up.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you may mock me for getting the words Ica and Vito confused.
And also
Wrong
the fact that
Jerry.
you got the wrong
Fucking at my
Jerry.
Jerry's. Fuck off, John. But did I know that Kevin Robert Martin was going to get a unanimous vote?
You did.
Yes, I
You
did.
did.
John thought that the people who would vote for Karen was Dylan, Dre, and Ica. Gaz thought the people who would vote for Karen was Dylan, Dre, William, Ica, and Dimitri. Gaz, what have you got to say for yourself?
I was very much wishful thinking,
Yeah.
I think, and I just thought they'd all just
Be bitter.
turn and be bitter, and
What was your
just realise that Karen was a more wholesome person.
wholesome? I won't go that far. What was your
is.
reasoning, John?
Well, I said Dylan, Ica, and Dre. Dre always said that she wanted a newbie to win.
True.
Ica, I thought would be bitter. I thought Dimitri would be more honourable and say this guy beat me fair and square. And
That's
Dylan,
true. He's
Dylan was BFFs with
Yeah.
Karen. That was my
Yeah.
reasons. I thought they were quite logical.
But Karen cut
and-
Dylan, so maybe that bridge has been burnt.
But Ica was always on about how much she respected Kevin's game
It's
and
true.
everything.
Yeah.
So
Good for Ica and Dimitri for sticking to what they said, to be fair.
yeah, well done, and also good on me on getting that right.
Yeah, well
You
done,
guys
Dean.
not.
the only thing you got right tonight.
Unfortunately, you do owe John £1 million.
Yeah, you've done it. It's on this podcast. You owe me
John's
£1 million.
already got £1 million. It's
I
fine.
wish.
John, I've known you for 16 years. It's been nice knowing you.
It's what you
I've
want,
been,
Drake.
I've been a victim.
Yeah, see you later. Right, now they did the speeches. Karen's speech. Did you write down the speeches?
Not a single one.
Okay, no,
It's all on you.
Normally we do like really detailed notes. We're just like, we've given up.
It was the same old usual.
Yeah, Karen said she'd built her good relationships in the house and she'd lived her dream. That's not a great speech about why should you win? I've lived my dream. Okay. Kevin said, I've tried to make relationships. I've got no friends. And I've strategized and studied every day. Okay.
Give him his
If he had
due.
no friends and he failed at trying to make them.
Yeah, he
as
tried to make
claimed.
relationships but did not. And then he started crying. I've put desperate and he's actressing.
Desperate.
He did seem very desperate.
He was.
And
That's the
I-
definition of desperate. As Kevin Robert Martin.
And I also think it wasn't satisfying. Like, they should have gone at each other more. I didn't want them to be all like...
Who, Karen and Kevin?
Yeah, I didn't want them to be all like friends at the end. I wanted them to go, Karen shouldn't win because blah, blah, blah. Karen's done nothing. She's just been a bitch and she's done nothing. And she should have gone, Kevin Robert Martin, slithering around the house. You don't deserve it.
Well, if Ica was in the final two with anyone, she would have done that. Which brings me to another question I forgot to ask you too. If Dimitri and Ica made it to final two, who would have deserved to win?
Ooh.
Dimitri for the comp wins, I think.
Before Ica went, I really wanted Dimitri to win, but as soon as she went, I was like, no, Ica should have won.
Yeah, because
But
but that's
that
because
means-
that's your BB UK view ahead,
Yeah.
which is she gave me good entertainment.
Yeah.
But that means if she didn't go, then you wouldn't have thought that.
No, that's
So you
true.
would have supported Dimitri.
Yeah, I really
Yeah,
wanted
I was
Dimitri.
too.
I was really annoyed when everyone called Dimitri a lapdog and all that.
He's
'cause
not been
He
at all.
played such a good
Yeah,
game.
They have been. That has been an equal partnership, I think.
Yeah,
Absolutely,
and
the whole way.
he was so charismatic and just such a nice person and won
He's so
everything.
cute. He looked so
He
sweet
should-
when
he-
he was out there, sat on that stool in that
He
suit.
was better than Kevin. And Ica said, to Kevin, me and Dimitri played a better game than you, and they did. It was just bad luck, really, that they didn't win.
But also, even if like it had been Dimitri sat next to Kevin, Kevin would have won anyway, don't you think?
Yeah. Do you?
Like Dimitri said, in every case, Kevin would have been the winner from that jury.
But only because of his friends.
Excuse me.
Yeah, because he had...
And William fancies Kevin.
Yeah.
Jay will do what William does.
William is a fucking mug.
Yeah.
William has been allowed himself to be totally mugged off.
If only
We're
he'd
not
seen
a
season
showmance. Like, Kevin, this is not a showmance. And then Kevin not even attempting to even consider saving him. And he still goes and votes for him to win. That was...
Yeah,
it had no bearing on the result. If he had just thrown that one vote to Karen just to stick it to Kevin, why did he not do that?
Yeah. But William did get his own little bit where they watched him win the secret veto.
Big Brother's black hole, yeah.
I hope whoever works for Big Brother Canada fires whoever came up with the idea for the secret veto.
Why?
Because Kevin was saved because of that.
No, but they like him.
It's not their fault who found the fucking card and
Absolutely
who saved
their
who.
fault.
That's ridiculous.
But
That's
the
ridiculous.
producers will be fine with this because they think Kevin's a valid player. It's
They
just
love Kevin.
We just don't like him because he's not entertaining.
They love Kevin. Someone told me last week that we were being homophobic about Kevin.
We were.
Yeah, or vaguely.
You
about,
too, homophobe.
About calling him a queen, but I said we were just quoting NIKKI calling him a queen.
No, he is a queen.
It's one of the... No, you know what that is? It's one of those people that only listens to the podcast and doesn't watch the show, isn't
Do you
it?
think?
Yeah,
Could
one
be,
of them.
yeah.
Who was that?
No
On
one.
Twitter?
Yeah.
No, I know who it is now.
Yeah. Yeah, someone on Twitter, yeah.
No, because we were saying that NIKKI could have been being homophobic.
Yeah, no.
But then we were calling him a queen as a joke afterwards.
Yeah, exactly. But NIKKI said it first. Do you think Kevin's a queen?
Yeah, he is a queen.
Well, there you go. 2 gay guys and a fag hag saying he's a queen. There
I think
you
he's
go.
a little bitch.
He's a little bitch.
With his bitch moves.
Yeah.
Hang on. Speaking
Exactly.
of queens,
Yes.
the Queen VT was quite good, wasn't it? Where it
Yeah.
said like girls had run that house this year.
Apart
I
from when
liked
they
it.
included people like Emily and
Jackie.
who did
And
nothing.
apart from the fact that a woman didn't win, so you can say queens as much as you like.
And hang on, Gary should have been in the Queen's VT.
That's
That's
true.
true.
That's
I
true.
thought he would
That's
do.
true. Actually. But also, the thing that annoys me is, don't you think that some of the HOH
Kevin should have been
competition...
in it.
Exactly. But don't you think... homophobe. But don't you think that some of the tasks are just sexist? Like that Baywatch task, for example. Having to carry those dummies and everything. It's,
Karen had no chance, right?
exactly. So it's sexist.
They were full of water and you had
So-
to empty them. That'd be so heavy.
So aren't the tasks sexist? The fact that Kevin and Dimitri won all those HOHs, women can hardly ever win one. Isn't it sexist? Is Big Brother sexist? Discuss. Silence.
I think you're right. I don't think there's ever been a particular challenge where you think this is more
for
geared
girls.
towards girls.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
Like ironing, washing up, laundry, taking the kids to school.
Nagging. Yeah. John, do you want to come back on that?
Like girls are wrong about Jerry falling in the pool.
He's milking that, isn't he?
If you want to insult John, just tweet him at Puppy Hand and tell him he's a little bitch.
Do that to Kevin instead.
Yeah.
Do you know who was missing from the Queen VT though?
Hey.
Queen of Big Brother herself. You
Arissa.
can and you will. Arissa Cox.
They should have had You Can and You Will, actually.
Arissa should have got a highlight reel.
Yeah, that was, yeah.
Arissa's been really good this season.
She has been good. I like that interview with her on Rob as well.
It was good.
So then Neda said... So this was when they were voting. Neda said something about, I want a lifetime supply of cat food.
Oh, yeah.
That was random.
Yeah, it was really
I
weird,
didn't even know
wasn't
she
it?
had a cat.
What?
Yeah, because
That cat lover?
I could call her a cat lover one time and sounded disgusting.
And in her HOH basket, she's got those little cat ears.
I thought you were going to say she got cat biscuits.
The brick don't do cat biscuits, so you'll have to wait.
Yeah. Cindy fell over.
They all fell over.
Yeah.
Everyone
Fell
fell up and
over.
down those stairs. Dre fell over, but she does that. Who else fell over?
Bruno said, I'm awarding this to the best Big Brother Canada
Ever.
player to ever play. Well, that would be Ica,
Ica.
then, you bitch. Shut up, Bruno. Urgh, go and get your hair transplant. 34 years old, my fucking eye.
And take Dylan with you.
Yeah. They need to get the magazine deal to sort that lot out. William said he couldn't give it to his favourite one, so he was giving it to the next best thing.
Yeah.
And then
Dre said,
since I couldn't vote for myself, I'm voting for his next best thing. So they obviously planned those.
their French connection.
Yeah, they
Together
obviously
to the
planned
end.
speech. It was kind of a cool speech. Notice they brought the spinning Jenny thing back for the keys.
Spinning
That's
Jenny.
what it's called. That's what it's called.
Who's Jenny?
The speeches made it very obvious who was
winning. So we were just all deflated at that point, weren't we? Iker said, I'm voting for the best player after Dimitri's. And Dimitri said, credit where it's due.
But that's obvious as well. They were all obvious what they said.
Isn't it disappointing, though, that a newbie couldn't take it after so many vets did get evicted?
After Dre tried so hard.
Yeah, it sucks, doesn't it? That triple eviction really fucked the newbies, didn't it? Kevin did do well to survive, though, after all of his friends got evicted. You've got to hand it to him.
He did.
That Slytherin
snail. Slytherin snail. Hiding in his little snail shell. The storeroom.
And then, so then they said, what did people bring to the house? Dre said the newbies brought fresh faces. Well, I should hope so. It'd be a bit weird if they had old housemates' faces.
Apart from Karen, maybe.
Oh, stop that. And then Cassandra said, well, who's going to take it home? I don't know. Okay. I think we do know. Oh, and then Arissa made a joke about Kevin and Karen having their secret final tea.
Yeah, that was good.
That was funny after Karen went so mad about that. And I did like it, I must admit, because I liked Kevin in his season. Like Karen says, I liked you in your season.
Season 3,
I did.
Season 5, not so much.
Because in Kevin's season, I fucking hated Jordan Parhar and I liked Kevin. And Kevin went, Karen was part of the Fortress and did Fortress arms. And it was just like, oh, because Kevin...
I didn't see him do the arms, I was looking away.
Yeah, Kevin and Jordan always used to do the
Fortress arms. There hasn't been any of the signals for
there's not
alliances
been much
this year.
No, there's not been
not
much.
many names either.
Not many gang signs for the alliances these days. I think they're banned. But I did
hate symbols.
When Kevin said that, I was like, oh, that's nice. I miss the Fortress. That was when I used to like him back in the old days.
But I never liked him even then. And
you didn't like him then?
I never liked him then.
Oh, because you thought he was.
Well, I thought he treated Johnny badly.
Yeah.
Is that his name?
Yeah.
And I just can't believe. William obviously didn't watch season 3.
I don't think William's watched any of it.
Yeah, or else he would have seen how
Johnny
was
but we
treated.
know why, because William lives in Quebec and they only watch French TV.
there. But then how did he get on Bigger Than Canada then?
I must have seen a poster or something. Perhaps, like Global put some French posters up.
So then when they showed the Queen's VT, Neda was like rolling her eyes at Iker.
When isn't Neda rolling her fucking
eyes?
eyes?
God, she's going to get eye strain. Go back and feed your cat. Neda's poor fucking cat's at home scratching at the door like desperate for some dinner. And then... hold on. Oh yeah, Arissa said something about strong women to Dimitri's, and she said, you know about strong women. And Dimitri said, I have a lot of patience. You don't know.
Is he a doctor?
And Arissa went, I do know. Like, having a go at Iker. Which I thought was quite funny. And then Kevin said, this season was lit because of Karen. Okay, Kevin, stop crawling.
He doesn't know what lit means. He's not graduated from the School of Shade, that is for sure.
He is not. Then they had the True Tea segment.
Oh yeah, that was good.
And then Neda gave Dimitri the finger during this segment, didn't she, in the corner?
Dimitri?
Well, someone who appeared on the VT.
Not Iker.
Yeah.
No, it was Iker doing the get her out.
Oh, yeah.
Bit,
Why would you give Dimitri the finger?
She was doing it to the screen, I think.
Oh, was she?
Yeah.
And then I put Neda is fuming in capital letters. She looked angry. Her image is
so
ruined.
bitter.
They tried to, reimagine her image in Jury and she's just blew it again.
Reimagine.
They did. Then we had the William veto. William said, I'm blown-minded. There was no tension whatsoever while we waited for the votes. John, you pointed out that Kevin's already got 10 grand from the fucking brick.
Yeah.
Now he's got
He's
that
got
car.
a home makeover from the brick too.
Don't even mention the car after all that.
Nobody did mention the car, did they?
No.
No, she must have done. Arissa must have mentioned it.
No. And then Arissa said, if you hear your name, that's a good thing. Okay. So then, oh God. Here we go. Podcast finally ruined.
Give us a finale mouse. No.
No
It hasn't
mouse.
brought back the goods. Get back out there and go hunt us some mouse. That's what the viewers want, listeners.
So then Kevin won, and the most sickening part of this, sickening, Fat Tyson Apostle, who tweeted me earlier this week, who said, am I finally going to say something nice about Jordan Parhar? Shut up, Towie. No, I'm not. Jordan Parhar celebrating with Ashley / Alison, and who was the other person?
Peely.
Fucking Peely, whatever. Go back to William, Kevin.
It's going to be awkward at the after show party.
All of them say
Peely and William competing for Kevin's interest.
Jordan Parhar's podcast has been so biased towards Kevin the whole season, and now Kevin's won, and it just gives them more Do you know what I
Can you
mean?
imagine watching that
last
his final episode where he bows out
be all
and celebrates
happy
Kevin's
about
win?
Kevin.
That'd be awful.
Sickening. Never forget the ant veto.
I hope Mumsy's on it.
Oh, fuck all those people. Yeah, so Jordan Parr, no, I'm not going to be nice about you in the final episode, and I hope you...
Well, he didn't ask you to. Is that other
I
twat?
know, why would you even want me to? Whatever. So then...
Trying to shape the podcast.
Then Karen got stuck in the stairs, trying to get up the stairs.
Oh, yeah. That dress got
Yeah, that ruined Kevin's moment a
Yeah.
bit.
Good.
That's quite good.
I don't like this about Big Brother Canada. They've got to walk out together. They
No.
should send
They do that
Karen.
every...
Yeah, they always do
They
it.
should
yeah.
send Karen out first and then give the winner their moment. Even though I
What,
don't
you
like
don't
Kevin.
think Karen deserves any confetti?
Just give her like indoor fireworks or something.
Yeah, but if,
Catherine wheel.
you'd be saying different if it was Dimitri and Ika going out together, wouldn't you? You'd want them to go
Oh,
out
that would
hand
look
in
good,
hand.
yeah. And they'd get the confettis.
See, I know.
Yeah, that would look good.
Like when Evil Dick and his daughter come out,
Yeah,
John.
yeah.
Spoiler alert.
No, but I like that. I like those moments when the winner is left by themselves in the house and they're like, "Oh, it's my
I
time
love
to
that.
go."
They don't do that on. They don't do that on the
They don't
internationals.
understand it.
They do not. So they went bye Odyssey as they went.
I wish the Odyssey had said bye back. To them before.
Yeah. Bye. And then Neda like ran off for some reason.
Oh yeah, her cats were there or something.
And then either Arissa or Kevin said it was a great redemption story, and Arissa said it was a unanimous vote for Kevin.
Redemption.
Yeah,
Who says that?
because of when Kevin went out in the triple
The
eviction.
triple eviction. Stop
I
boo-hoo. Stop going on
know.
that fucking triple
I know.
eviction. Oh,
Who
it scarred
cares?
me.
But let's not. No, don't start going up there. But let's not focus on a miserable ending, because a lot of people do like Kevin, and good for them.
Whoever they are.
I mean, he's won it fair and square.
Yeah.
He has won the competitions. He has
Yeah.
taken out his biggest threats, even though
Not
we
fair
love
and
them.
square, because of that veto.
Yeah, there you go.
Not fair and square.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah.
Fair,
could go on about
unfair, and
that.
square. No, don't go there. This is probably our most professional podcast ever. But overall, forget about the final. Did we enjoy Big Brother Canada 5? How does it rank in the series?
Best ever, I think.
Do you?
Yeah, I do.
Maybe second best. Just because I love Sarah from season 3 so
Really?
much.
But what
I
about-
really love that season.
But what about Big Brother Canada 4 with Tim and Nikki? That was so good.
That was so
Yeah,
good
that's
too.
true.
I
It's
love
hard,
Tim
it's
and
hard.
Nikki, and I love season 1 as well. I thought
With Gary.
I thought the casting was so good in season 1 with
Yeah.
Gary and Peter Brown
Hang
and
on, who-
Tyler. and
Carla,
everything.
that's what I was thinking
It was
of.
so good. The casting was just perfect.
Remember
It's the
Carla?
shield.
Yeah, the Shield.
Remember Tyler in that maze thing?
Yeah,
That was so
yeah,
funny.
that was funny. It was only season 2 that was a real stinker.
What? John Pardy when
Yeah.
that wasn't bad.
I
It was
know,
alright,
but Kenny's
not-
brain
pretty
and
bad.
oh god, it's awful. Ica went out way too early
Yeah.
and everything. But this season has been really, really enjoyable. It was really shit when we lost like Cassandra, Gary, all at the start, and Ned. Even losing Neda was a problem.
That was the best part.
It was brilliant. I loved the way she went out, but I don't know. It's just all the big players seem to go out, but the fact that it was such a good season, despite that, says a lot, really, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It was really, really good. And the fact that we got to keep Ica for so long, that means everything. Cause
And the fact that we actually had a likeable showmance. All the
Yeah,
showmances that we've had
that's-
so far are so fucking awful.
that's really, really
Yeah.
rare. And we're so lucky to have had Ica. I would rather have had Ica than Gary, I have to say.
If you had-
Gary's
if you had to
really
choose one.
yeah, Gary's really good, but Ica is just better to me because she's got
Yeah.
everything. Gary's got everything as well, but Ica's just
She
special.
brings it in a different way.
Yeah, on Rob Has a Podcast, he says Ica may be the greatest reality TV person casting of all time. Because he said she's got the look, she's got personality, she's got everything, and I think he's probably not far off. She must be in like top 10 Big Brother players ever. She must be.
Who'd be above her in Big Brother Canada?
Big Brother Canada.
No, she's the
No
best.
one,
Yeah, probably
no
the best.
one, especially not female.
Yeah.
It'd be like Ica and Gary who'd be the top 2 for me.
Yeah.
When is Gary going to win Big Brother Canada? Are they going to put him in again?
I really hope they do put him in, and I hope they bring back some good people like Godfrey and Peter Brown. I know Peter Brown's annoying, but I would like.
I love Peter.
I would like to see him play again, even though he's so cocky and annoying.
Yeah,
I would like to
yeah.
see him play again, and other people I'd like to see play again. And all this fucking bringing back Dallas and Bruno and shit. Fuck
That was
off!
boring,
Don't waste
yeah.
my time with that crap. So anything else to say about the season as a whole?
No, I've already said it's the best one.
Yeah,
I do think
it's good.
I was really invested in the last series because of Nikki and Tim. And I watched but I also watched way more live feed last season because I liked watching Nikki and Tim and the way they just lived Big Brother.
I did too.
So this time I probably watched less live feed. Yeah. But the highlight shows have been much better.
They've been really good.
Generally.
Yeah, no, it's been really good. John, have you enjoyed being on this podcast?
I have been. Thank you. I have. It's been really good. I hope I brought some order and
order.
You brought chaos and anarchy. Order my ass. No, it's been. I hope it's not been too shambolic an episode.
No one listens to the final anyway.
No, actually the final always gets fuck all listens, so it's absolutely fine.
We should thank the people that have stuck with us through this entire season.
If you stuck through this episode, thank you again.
We've got names. We've got Laurie.
Laurie, come on, send me a final email. You got E.
We've got the 2 Mollys.
Oh, I love Molly. Yeah.
We've got Joseph. We've got Arif. We've got Matty? Who's that Matty person?
Matthew P.
Not that Matty cunt that tried to spoilerise the fucking final for me.
Don't be calling people a cunt.
No.
Oh, yeah. That guy
the one
is a
that
cunt.
said, spoiler alert.
Don't insult my listeners. Oh, yeah, someone tweeted Gaz and went, spoiler alert, Kevin won. Fuck you. We weren't looking on Twitter anyway.
It didn't work anyway.
Off.
Yeah, we know. We're better than that. We have blackout.
Don't listen to this podcast again. And I don't say that, but trying to spoilerise someone when they're, because you actually said I'm trying to avoid the results.
Yeah.
So that is a bitch move, so fuck you.
That is a massive bitch move.
Bitch move.
Dr. Detroit, he always retweets us.
He does.
Who else have we got?
Loads of people.
Jayhawk.
I can't remember.
You've got loads on yours.
Yeah. Oh, God. But no, I can't remember. Bad Monkey.
Arissa Cox as well.
Too much pressure. Now, you all know who you are. Being loud. Yeah. Oh, Gaz is looking. Look, if you want to follow John, what sort of things are on your Twitter if people follow you? What sort of things are you talking about?
Drag Race.
Yeah. You should do a Drag Race podcast.
I should do.
Yeah, that'd be fun. If you think John should do a drag fuck off.
Oh, here's someone. Hang on.
If you think I should get Lindsay into RuPaul's Drag Race, she keeps resisting. No matter how many times I try.
Gaz, have you ever seen Drag Race?
No, I don't want to watch that shit.
Why? What sort of gay are you?
I'll watch Michelle Visage when she comes. Over here. But that's
I hate Michelle Visage.
I love
Community. Hang on.
Door knockers.
One more shout out who's a new person.
Yeah,
Zach from Chicago. He's been tweeting us a little bit lately.
Exotic.
Yeah, he is.
Chicago.
He's from Chicago. Of course
I like you, Zach. I like your style. There's loads more and I've just forgotten him. But look, I can't barely remember my own name at this point, so don't worry about it.
Trust me, I've seen she's really drunk, so if she forgot, it's not personal.
John can talk. I've seen him fall in a hole drunk before. Follow
Richie.
Richard Watkins. Follow John on Twitter, Puppy Hand, easy to remember, Puppy Hand. Follow me, Light Up VM. Follow Gaz, BB_superfan.
Very important underscore.
Read my book, First Aid Kit Girl.
So be prepared for more BB on Blast for BB UK, which we think starts on June the 4th, Sunday, June the 4th. That's just a rumour at the moment.
And by the looks on BB Canada, it seems like BB US is starting on the 28th of June. It's not much of a gap at all, really.
We don't get any break. Do you know how much work this is?
Shut up, don't say that. No one cares. Gaz, I thought we were going to have a bit of a break from each other. Now I've got to see you again really, really soon. That's a bit shit.
We'll have a couple of weeks off. Some time apart.
Thank God. John, thank you so much for guesting.
Thank you very much for having me.
It's been really, really fun, actually. And thank you so much for listening. We appreciate it so much. I know we sound like we don't sometimes, but
we do. We love it.
We really, really do. We love you, Canada. Fuck you, Kevin Webby. We love Gary. We love Ika. And let's hope that Demika survives. I don't really hold up much hope.
I want them to have a spin-off show of their own so we can follow them.
Yeah, we love you,
Come on, Global, sign them up. People will watch that.
Goodbye, Odyssey.
Bye, Odyssey.
At Sleep Outfitters Outlet, great sleep is a big deal. Save 40 to 60% every day on every Sealy, Stearns & Foster, and Tempur-Pedic. Queens as low as $249. Customer exchanges, closeouts, and floor samples. Inventory changes daily, so come in for your dream deal today. With no credit needed financing, expert advice, and up to 60% off retail, it's never been easier to get the sleep and savings you deserve. Go to sleepoutfittersoutlet.com for financing details and to find a store near you.